Going on, everybody? It's Riley Radio Live. We're back. It's been a second since I've gone live on this YouTube channel. We had a good thing going for a while there, but I've been busy. I got yet another new job, and I'm working from home. I'm training. I've just been very sleepy. It's been a very sleepy ordeal. Because the thing about training for work, right, is it's like maybe one of the most boring things you could ever do. So it's just I sit there and I listen to all this fucking information and I do whatever. And the whole time I'm fighting back, falling asleep, and then once that's done, I definitely don't have the energy to fucking live stream. So that's why it's been hard for me to get in. It's EP Monday. It's true. I'm not as EP today as I have been historically, but I got a little bit of the EP. Are you selling silverware now? No, 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 not even a sales job. It is a customer service job. I could do this all fucking life. I shouldn't, because it's like minimum wage, so I should move up in the world at some point. But I don't think I'm in danger of fucking termination on this one. I'm pretty good at talking to people on the phone and not having to sell them something. That's my strong suit, I think. And it's a dying industry for non-robots or AI. No, well, the robots are AI. I was about to say non-robots or Indians, but the same thing, same thing. Doesn't have the energy to sit anymore to strangers. You mean sell anymore to strangers? I don't know what you mean. Sit listening to strangers? Trying to fucking interpret Redox typing. Earning minimum wage in 2026 is crazy. Minimum wage ain't bad. That's the thing about minimum wage in 2026 is it's pretty fucking high compared to the numbers you are used to hearing when you hear the term minimum wage. But that's also because inflation has fucking exploded into the fucking sunset. So it's sort of a double-edged sword. We will be joined by Chart at some point in the program. I know he said he might be late, and it seems as if that has occurred. So he'll be here at some point. But yeah, the solo Riley, X amount of time. Have no idea. At any moment, Chart could pop in. Even know, or anyone could pop in. It's an open call. If you're there, if you're out there and you don't know the conceit of the show, there's a link in the description for the Discord call. You can hop in, hang out, and hang out to do whatever you want, unless I decide that I don't want you here anymore and I kick you. Don't be offended by that. I just gotta. Sometimes you gotta build content. And I've had episodes of the show where I've had too many people call in. It's rare at this point, especially, but I've had episodes where there's too many people, and I should start culling if that happens. If Mo joins, I'll join. Well, Redux, I can't stop you. I guess I could kick you. That's the rule. Is if you get kicked, you're done. You can fucking do whatever you want until you get kicked, and then if you try to get back in, you get timed out. That's the official rule of the show. I don't want to have to set up a call where I have to drag people in. So that's it's Scouts honor rules. You get kicked, you're done. Or you have to get timed out. I've been watching more of the Pokemon anime. I'm at the first ever Pokemon League tournament challenge, the first of many humiliating losses for Ash Ketchum. He's not lost yet. He's doing pretty good. I forgot how badass Ash's Kingler was. He just like never fights a battle throughout the whole show, and then Ash pulls him out of the fucking box as a Krabby, and it fucking annihilates an Exeggutor, evolves immediately, and then just becomes a Titan for fucking every match afterward. Insane. I love Kingler. Kingler's a very underappreciated Pokemon. I gotta use a Kingler in something at some point. I'm a big fan of Kingler. He's just a big crab. He got the big claw. Speaking of Pokemon, so Twitter has been in a tizzy, and I like wasted an entire morning crashing out on Twitter, because people are retarded. So yeah, so people, right? All these fucking people who are like who claim to care about retro games, they emulate them, but they're always like, we're only doing this because they won't sell them to us. If they'd sell them to us, we'd buy them, but well, they're not selling them to us, so I guess we gotta fucking emulate them. And the Pokemon Company in particular has always been afraid of selling their old games for some weird reason that I can't quite pin down. Like it's extremely rare. Like they did Gen 1 and Gen 2 for the 3DS, right? But that was like at the fucking end of the 3DS's lifespan when it had Game Boy Virtual Console from the beginning. It was just like finally those last couple of years there, they were like, okay, we could give them Pokemon. It's so weird how they just are just they just not they're not doing re-releases. They don't like them except for very rarely. But recently there was an announcement, and this announcement was almost certainly made by accident because Pokemon Day is in 4 days. And the way we found this announcement out was it just randomly appeared on the eShop in the middle of the night, pre-orders for Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green versions. And I'm sure the guy who did that has since been murdered behind the Nintendo building secretly. He's buried in a shallow grave right next to the Mario statue. I'm sure they have a Mario statue. They better have a Mario statue. The fuck are they doing if they don't have a Mario statue? But yeah, that guy's dead. And then they were forced to release the trailer early that almost certainly was originally part of the Pokemon Day presentation. And yet we're getting Fire Red and Leaf Green, straight up ports, eShop, $20. $20. You see, these were rumored already, and all of us Pokemon fans, we understand, right? No, Redox. Okay, and you're gonna be one of the insufferable fucking retards, okay? Because the fucking again, everybody's like release old games so we can buy them. If we can't buy them, we have to emulate them. And then they release old games, $20, very reasonable price. You see, Pokemon fans, we understand the Pokemon Company. We know they will overcharge for shit. So when the rumor broke for this like a couple weeks ago, and we're all like, okay, like 30 or 40, right? $40, probably. And no, it was $20. Not bad. Again, $10 is ridiculous to expect. Pokemon, again, look, people had their fucking opinions about the Pokemon franchise. But at the end of the day, even if you find it to be, if you find that it's been struggling lately to achieve anything of note, Pokemon is a very prestigious franchise. It is, in fact, the best-selling media franchise ever, and a and like a high yield property. So they have no incentive to sell fucking anything for $10. Like everything they sell is gonna be expensive, which they can do because they have the prestige. $20 seems like a steal. Nobody expected 20. We were all like, it's gonna be fucking $30 and it's gonna be annoying. And then it was 20, and we were like, oh, the normal people were like, oh, okay. That's not bad. That's not bad in the year of our Lord 2026, where fucking inflation has exploded. That's not too bad. Is there any quality of life updates? No, there's no quality of life updates. It's just a port of Fire Red and Leaf Green, with home support in the future. Although there's some weirdness about that. I think we're definitely getting it, right. I think it would be insane if we don't get it. I think they just weren't ready to say it outright. Because what happened was it was in the eShop listing, and then it got removed from the eShop listing that Pokemon Home support was going to get added. But like, how the fuck would it even have gotten there in the first place if they're not doing Pokemon Home? They always fucking shirk on Pokemon Home for the first few months. So like, yeah, I'm sure it's getting Pokemon Home support. Yeah, save your money for gas. Ooh, fucking broke ass motherfucker over here. I say that also being a broke ass motherfucker, but that time is over soon. This fucking bi-weekly paying job bullshit got me really lacking for some time, but soon we will be liquid, and when when we are liquid, we will be buying fire red or leaf green. Not both. I'm not a madman, but at least fire red or leaf green. Maybe I will get both. Just as a fucking middle finger to the haters, because it's so annoying that everybody goes on Twitter and is like, "Oh, fucking, why don't you just emulate it? Look at my everybody fucking taking pictures of the title screen on their emulator, which is the only thing they've ever viewed of Pokemon Fire Red or Leaf Green in their emulator. They're just trying to do a stupid Twitter bit for likes. It's called priorities. I'd rather spend 20 on my car. But the thing is, if you don't have 20 for Fire Red and Leaf Green and then still have enough to spend on your car anyway, you're kind of a broke bitch, is the point. But crazy worthless poor is not worth 20 for a 5 kilobyte per. Again, people say they want to buy old games, and then they get to buy old games, and it's a fucking problem. They act like they're so fucking desperate to just buy the game. And then the game comes out and they're like, ah, no, $20 is still too expensive. I can just emulate this. Why isn't it fucking $10? Why isn't it 5? Why isn't it just free? Why don't they just give it to us for free? Why don't they just put it up there? It's fucking ridiculous. And then all these fucking like aggressive, annoying fucking anti-Pokemon people that are like, oh, fucking you're getting fed the slop again. Fucking brain dead. People spending money on this. I spit at the $20 port better games. Fire Red and Leaf Green are great. They're great games. Classic titles. I mean, come on now. You gotta relive your adventures with Pikachu and Charizard and Venusaur and all your favorites. Bellsprout, he's in there. Only Leaf Green though. He's one of the exclusives. Riley, yo, what's up, Bobby Nick? How's it hanging, dude? How you been? I haven't heard from you in a while. I mean, feel free to stop by if you feel so inclined. I don't know if you're going live soon or anything. I know you have a new show every 5 seconds. Call links in the description if you want to pop in for a quick moment. But either way, it's good to see you. What do you got against Fire Red and Leaf Green, Redox? But anyway, I'll stop talking about that shit. It's just sometimes there's a movement on Twitter and it just makes me mad. I get too invested in this nerd shit, and then people go on Twitter and mock it, and I'm just like, I must destroy them. I have to kill them all with the with my facts and logic, so sound and so powerful that they just drop dead right there on the spot. I have better, higher expectations. Like what, Redox? Like what? Because I know you're saying quality of life updates, whatever. You can join the call if you want to, Redux. Quality of life updates, whatever. But what you're also saying, port better games. What are the better games? What games would you pay $20 for, Redux? Because Fire Red and Leaf Green are some of the timeless classics of our time. I also don't know where old Shard is. I hope he's not that late. I'm only gonna go for an hour, probably. Melee? Oh, okay, fair enough. I'd spend a lot more than 20 on Melee. I'm to you. They could charge me a pretty absurd price for Melee, and I'd pay it, especially if it had online. I don't have a list of ports. Melee just came to mind. Yeah, Melee is good. I would totally pay 20 or more for Melee. But it needs online capabilities. I mean, I'd pay 20 for it without. I'd pay a lot more for with. Melee is really good. I love Melee. They do need to make Melee available to the new generation. I hope they just put it on NSO, because then it'll have online capabilities too, but they won't, because they know they can make money off of it. They might fucking throw a texture pack on there and call it a remake. If the game exploits exploits like L canceling and wave dash, I don't think they patch those out. That'd be insane. Then it would just be a different game. And I think they kept wave dashing. I don't know about L canceling, but I think wave dashing continued to exist on purpose in the subsequent Smash games. Maybe I'm just crazy. I don't know. I'm not too deep in the Smash, especially like competitive Smash nerddom. I'm not good enough at Smash Bros. To be that into the competitive side. I'm not good at video games. Besides Bakugan Battle Brawlers for the PlayStation 2, which you can see me play on the Big Guy Little Guy channel. We streamed on Saturday, and hopefully we'll stream again sometime this week. We've been trying to do extra weekday streams as well as our Saturday stream, but Andrew keeps getting himself into various shenaniganries that prevent us from doing so. We'll say working from home has been just a fucking amazing experience. Just the get having to deal with like the commute. I know I'm not driving, but like the bus or even like walking to work from like my old job. It's like I don't have to factor that in the morning, that there's an amount of time that it will take for me to get from point A to point B. I'm already at work when I wake up because work is home. I just gotta like shower and get dressed and eat, and then I can fucking get to work, boys. It's a pretty cool thing. I should have done it a lot sooner, but it would have been a lot harder to set up in my old job because they make you use their fucking shitty giant computers, whereas for this job I can just use my own laptop. I do need to get a second monitor though. That's gonna be what finally gets me to get a second monitor and fucking put the whole having the TV on in the background thing to rest. Is that my job is very cumbersome with the one screen. Soon enough you'll get a car, maybe by 2050. Yeah, maybe. Probably by 2050, I'd have to imagine. Unless I'm dead by 2050, which is also very possible. The way that I eat, although not so much lately, due to the poorness. The poorness which will soon be at an end. The fucking payday can't come sooner. What am I, fucking retarded? Why was it so hard to say that sentence? The brain holes are getting in the way again. Those darn brain holes. think Bobby was right in and out. It's tragic. It keep his interest. I gotta go on his show again at some point. I've been I've been fucking shirking on my appearances on the Bobby Nick podcast network. But at the same time, every time I ask any of the Bobby Nick people, I almost took that last name and created a name for the fans, but yeah, I don't want to get in trouble. That might be a little too close. Then I might be an Icarus in that situations. In that situations, I really do have brain holes. But yeah, the every time one of the Bobby Nick people comes in here and I try to get them to come on the show, they don't. So I don't know. The heck, man. I always give my services of appearing. I'm fucking kidding. I'm more than happy to do their shows, even though they don't do mine. I just wish I could book them. As a joke, you're waiting too long for a car, and because people are lazy and dumb, they'll rationalize it by saying they made it so far or it's too much work. I don't know if it's the gooning. I feel like it's probably the marijuana, my substance abuse addiction, rather than my gooning addiction, causing the brain errors. Imagine smoking, be an F slur like me, a fucking straight edge little F slur, fucking little bitch over there. Not even fucking smoking holes into your brain. What's your problem? Loser. I don't know why people get so fucking interested when you change your fucking Discord profile picture. I got in fucking two DMs today because I changed my Discord profile picture to they put out a Pokemon 30th anniversary logo for literally every Pokemon. It's one of their silly little celebrations they're doing for the 30th anniversary. So I changed mine to the Gliscor one because that's my favorite Pokemon. And then everybody's like, "Oh, what's up with the profile picture change?" I'm like, "Fucking who cares? Why are you paying attention to what I'm changing my profile picture to?" I understand bringing it up in an environment like this just to make conversation, but to send me a whole fucking DM about it, it's like Jesus Christ, Crow royalty. I'm not gonna call the other one out, but I'm gonna call Crow royalty out because I'd like to be mean to them. Oh shit! I think I gotta fucking knock Alex's door down. We are far past the February day ending in 20, folks. And I believe I said if the alcohol video is not viewable on the Colo Chew YouTube channel by the 20th, there would be hell to pay. And I have not seen any sort of announcements. Colo Chew. Let's take a look. Let's take a look, ladies, JDs and gentlemen. Nope. No alcohol video to be found. That motherfucker. I would fucking call him and yell at him right now if he was not mad at me for other reasons. Don't want to cause a whole scene, but I am gonna have to at some point tell him he's got to fucking get to work on that. That's a magnum opus of content that we all have missed out on for so long. We recorded that shit in fucking July. We tried an alcohol for every letter. We did the A to Z alcohol tasting challenge. It was wonderful. We both felt horrible afterward. Alex fell asleep in the grass in his backyard. So that's gonna be out at some point. It was supposed to be out like before the end of last month. Fucking procrastinating Perry over there. He also changed his profile picture to one of those 30th anniversary logos. Maybe I should send him a message and be like, "Hey, what happened? Why'd you change your profile picture? I'm so interested in what your fucking Discord profile picture is." What else is going on? I guess allegedly Leonardo DiCaprio's eating some child meat with Jeffrey Epstein. That's been the newest file I've heard about. I mean, I've seen Vito on Twitter has made an interesting point where like a lot of these Epstein files are resulting in some fucking insane allegations against famous people, obviously. And there's probably going to be a lot of pretty crazy defamation lawsuits that are going to come about from this. And that's going to be quite interesting. So I have no idea whether or not Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh, hi, 41 South. Um, oh, you mean a while back? Or did you just drop something off? Uh, oh yeah, you mean a while back. Yeah, yeah, I got those. I gotta do something with those at some point. I kind of haven't been streaming lately. This was spur of the moment. I've been busy with work and things such as that. How are you, 41 South? Yeah, there was some crazy story in the Epstein files about how like I guess Jeffrey Epstein had uh had harvested like 30 pounds of child meat that he needed to work through, and Leonardo DiCaprio was there to help him along the way. Busy with McDonald's. I've been busy with work, dog. Busy with McDonald's. I'm about to get busy with my fucking foot up your ass, bitch. How about that? You should join the Call Redux. Busy with caca pile. No caca pile. My room is very clean, very demure. Why is my fucking throat sore again? Am I getting sick again? Am I just dying? I feel like I asked this a lot, but like I feel like I've got this is now I'm starting to develop my fucking third consecutive cold in fucking 3 weeks. I mean, yeah, go ahead. If you want to leave when someone else joins, okay. I get it. I mean, you've gotten along with other people on here before, but if you want to leave when somebody joins, that's fine. But yeah, hop in. Say hello. I don't know who's gonna hop in when. I invited Chart, but we're halfway through the show. Well, Chart's supposed to be here, but we're halfway through the show and no Chart. Things come up though. I'm not mad. I tried to schedule somebody in advance so that I didn't have to sit here awkwardly and try to talk for an hour like I am right now. When you're diabetic, your immune system gets fucky wucky. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. You know, I heard Pro Royalty personify a pop figure in a call. You can't do that. Look, people personify their plushies, understandable. People personify like very random objects, not even a problem. Go ahead. Funko Pops, no. With how soulless they look, you cannot treat them like they have a soul. I'm sorry. You're not allowed to do that. We had to take away Crow Royalty's human license. Hello, Redux.
Hello, test, test. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. How are you doing, my friend?
I am just chilling, working from home. Woke up late, decided I'm working from home.
Hell yeah. You're in one of those situations where you can work from home sometimes and then sometimes you don't. That's interesting.
Yeah, I'd rather work in person. So it kind of separates my work environment from like goofing off environment.
Yeah, that's more than fair. I mean, I kind of prefer in-person work too in a lot of ways, but this came knocking at my door and I needed a job, and it's pretty damn convenient. I'm feeling the fucking I'm feeling the luxury because it's my first time, but I think over time I will come to miss having a separate work environment.
Yeah, you will definitely miss it. Yeah, because it's nice to have structure and routine. You don't just wake up and just go to work, right? At least you have a commute, right? You're seeing faces when you're
Um,
going in person.
I'm at a point to not like just fucking roll out of bed and onto the phone like I know a lot of people do. Like
Exactly.
I wake up an hour and a half before my shift. I shower, I eat breakfast, I hang out for a little bit.
That's good.
Yeah,
Yep. Yeah, it's that's good for your mental health and just hygiene, right? You want to eat, you want to shower.
for sure. Yeah, you don't want to let those things pile up. It's not gonna be good for you. I've gone unfortunately long without showering before. It's not a good idea.
Yeah, I don't know how you do that. I don't know how anybody does that. I just love being in the shower. Like I don't smoke, I don't drink, so showers are my favorite hobby. My favorite like
All you fucking get in this
decompressor.
world is fucking a shower.
Yeah. And sleep. Sleep is pretty good and exercise. That's really intense, so that really takes the edge off.
I gotta get a gym membership too, especially now that I'm not doing any sort of walking to get to work.
And potentially diabetic.
Potentially diabetic. We don't know.
We don't know. That's up in the air.
It's up in
But that
the
is
air.
concerning. If you were sick 2 weeks ago or however long, that is very concerning.
I also think this might just be because of all the fucking dry ass turkey I've been eating, maybe is causing this sore throat. Because
Well,
I've
that would be
been
more like food poisoning, no?
well, and, it's more just like forcing down a bunch of like shit that's fucking dry.
Oh,
Yeah, it's causing a
gotcha,
throat thing.
gotcha.
Because obviously the food situation's been complicated lately, and we had just a whole ass turkey in the fridge from some sort of holiday gathering that my mother was supposed to have that never transpired. So
Mm.
we made a turkey yesterday, and now I just have a bunch of fucking turkey. And we don't have any gravy because my mother is insane. So I'm I'm just eating a bunch of dry ass fucking turkey.
Turkey and ketchup.
I mean I've been eating it in sandwiches with mustard,
That's good,
uh
yeah.
but when I just am hungry and need something to snack on, I'll go to the fucking turkey because we have so much of it to work through, and it's just like Jesus, why is this so dry? Some people can make a nice wet turkey, and that's always good, but it seems very difficult. The thing about meat is you need to be wet, or else you're fucked.
Yeah, I get you. I'm learning how to cook ever since I moved out. So it's a bit of a challenge trying to fight the balance between something that doesn't take all day and something that's kind of not as bad, sort of healthy, and and that it's yummy.
Yeah, I'm kind of into cooking. I'm just not into like chopping and shit. So it's got to be a chopless ordeal. But as long as it is, then I'm good.
They do sell frozen bags of vegetables, chopped vegetables. You
Yeah,
could
that
try getting
too.
that.
So if I need to make a recipe with something chopped, I could do that. That's a good point.
But it really does help practicing because chopping is such a integral part of cooking.
Yeah, it's
So you want to
true. A
practice.
lot of shit requires chopping. That's indeed the case.
Not to sound like a F slur, but yeah, like the most boring person on the call.
It's good. It's good to have a conversation about the minutia of life sometimes. Probably better than me sitting
Yeah,
here babbling about Pokemon discourse.
or Twitter like Mo, like it's
Well,
like he
well, both
lives
at the
in
same
Twitter.
time. The Twitter Pokemon discourse. I shouldn't spend as much time as I do on Twitter. It is a bad place where you shouldn't go.
Yeah, it's a cesspool, and it's it it just wastes your time. Not that I don't want to sound like a like a boomer, right? But it's like I'd rather play games, right? If I'm gonna like piss away time, I'd rather play games or take a nap.
Bro, this motherfucking chart's supposed to be in the call and he's posted fucking AI shorts to his YouTube channel. What the fuck is this shit? Wait a minute. What did Chart just post? We're
They
watching
dropped
this
a maple
shit.
meteor donut. They dropped a maple meteor.
AI Slop's gonna watch.
It's 9 seconds
That's
long. I just gotta see what's more important to post than coming on this live stream. Let's
it's
see
gonna make it
the.
big with those 9 seconds.
You see,
Wait till somebody
I've been
joins.
associating with a lot more people who just use AI video casually lately, and I've kind of had to deal with that. Like the guy who was just in chat sent me a bunch of cool AI videos of this. So there's this dog. One of the guys on the Bobby Nick Network has a dog, and it's AI videos of the dog promoting my channel, which I did ask for directly. It is funny, and I will play those at some point. But I just all the demi glooms of my life make me feel bad for ever engaging with AI video in any way. But I can't bring myself to give a shit. Like it's a goofy thing. Like it's impossible to make an AI video that's not like inherently like stupid. But like if you enjoy them, then whatever. I don't fucking care.
Yeah, I use AI for work. It helps a lot for coding. It's such a lifesaver when I'm stuck for hours.
All right, folks. Let's see what was more important.
Meteor donut today only. Come stand with us. 3 hour line, but totally worth it.
I can't. Look at my day. Calls on calls. Errands stacked 10 high.
It's a donut.
Exactly. I don't have time for that. Honestly, nobody has time for that.
What the fuck is that? What is even the point of that video?
He's experimenting.
Some of them are listen. Some of the chart AI videos have been bangers. I'm not gonna lie, but that one is of lesser quality. I will say though, it is getting like more and more scary how all the slowly but surely all of the tells of AI video are getting ironed out, and at some point it's
Yeah,
just gonna be fucking completely indistinguishable. I know it's gonna happen. I need to see the first court case in which somebody is being framed for some sort of crime by an AI video. That's gonna be an interesting part of our history that is coming soon, I'm sure. You fucking killed that guy. It's in the video right there. No, I didn't. I don't know what that video is, but that ain't me. It's not real.
Yeah, that's not real. Riley doesn't drive.
Oh, I don't even know how to drive a car. Clearly AI
Yeah.
video of me killing that guy with a car. Why is there a giant blood stain on your mom's car? Don't worry about it. Raccoon. Are you shaking your pill bottles over there?
Yeah, my Mo's right. Actually, I've been lying this whole time. I'm on antipsychotics. I'm wheelchair bound. Schizo.
Hospital. You wearing a straight jacket. Somebody else is shaking that pill bottle actually.
No, it's making my dinner because living on your own is such a hassle that
I came to the conclusion that it's best to just meal prep. So I would just like pulling out my ingredients basically. So what you were hearing is the spinach. I just make chicken burritos and I throw some spinach on there. Just call it a day.
Fair
So that's
enough.
what I'm eating. Yeah. It's such a hassle living on your own. I don't know how anybody does it. Like like taking care of your basics, right? Like eating, you know, relatively healthy food, right? Like taking care of your health. Like it's such like eats away on your time so much.
Yeah, that's true. If you want like good, healthy shit, you gotta actually put the work in.
Yeah, and I cut corners, dude. Like I make 3 pounds of chicken for the week. And I just bake it and that's my protein for the week. And even then that takes a while. Because I had to get groceries, right? And then I sleep in, and if I sleep in, it just throws everything off. Then I get depressed, like fuck, I have the whole day ahead of me and it's fucking 12. So it's yeah, it can be overwhelming. It's yes, not, not to not to be depressing because I don't. I'm sure you get enough of that with Mo, by the looks of it.
And it's like more per capita more costly too, because fucking unhealthy food is so easy to buy in bulk for cheap.
Yeah, yeah, I could just get microwavable Hungry Man's or something like that around that
Ramen,
ballpark.
some ramen
ramen,
packets.
right? Even cheaper, yeah. Freaking $1.25 a packet.
Even that seems a little steep. Jesus, what are they charging for ramen around you?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked into it. I rarely ever eat ramen. Um, but just yeah, it's just
yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, and yeah, it's an uphill battle of catching up. That's how I would describe being an adult.
True. I got a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, I mean that's why I emphasize you got to work some of that stuff now while you have the least amount of responsibilities you'll ever get in your life. Because now, like I feel like I'm kind of sort of important at work. I have to take care of my stupid car. It's a 14-year-old car, so yeah, I can feel the pressure. But it's having nice habits help, like taking care of your sleep, your health, going for walks, so I don't
I'm
have to
gonna,
rely on vices.
gonna have to finally fucking learn how to save money because getting paid twice a month, I'm gonna be eating fucking ice soup week 2, like the meme.
yeah, that's funny. You could get a credit card and like finally
Transition over to being more forcing yourself
stuff to be more responsible.
because I could definitely understand waiting 2 weeks for your check you know, to to kick in can be a little nerve wracking if you have like expenses or you're in the negative or very low.
I am very low. I probably had, if I had to guess my bank balance right now, probably $3.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But I'm gonna get paid
But yeah,
on the
it's like
5th.
50 bucks, 50 bucks every week, or every paycheck, 50 to 100 every paycheck. You can keep it, conservative, the amount of money you're putting aside.
Yeah, and it's even gonna be kind of easier to put it aside now too because out of necessity because I had because my phone's broken, so I had to change the phone number on my bank account. Um,
Oh man,
so so at the time I was filling out my direct deposit, I did not have access to my bank account info, so I had to set my direct deposit for fucking PayPal. So now I have a PayPal debit card coming in the mail. So it's gonna be really easy now
dude.
to just be like, put $100 in my actual bank account, leave the rest in PayPal. There you go.
You wanted the
Do
other
the
way
opposite,
around.
or do the opposite,
Yeah,
yes.
exactly. Yeah, because you want a bank account. You want to have Zelle, right? Every functioning adult has Zelle, right?
So
They
yeah,
don't have Snapchat.
I do have a bank account with access to Zelle. It's just that I had to set my direct deposit to go somewhere else because of circumstances at the time. But I'm getting like an actual debit card in the mail so I can like use it in the world like it is real.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause
And
it pays off being on top of your shit. It's exhausting, but it does pay off. Like with the little things, right? Like the well, I don't know. To give a better concrete example, like if you were like you could have gotten like a credit card to pay off your
there's
well,
chart.
like there's
All
your
right.
guy.
Sorry, I was late. I was selling part like PC parts. Yeah, my bad, my bad. Also, dude, like we need to work on getting you like a new fucking Discord server like thing because it's so hard to find your server, I find it.
Is
I
it?
mean, yeah, I mean, granted, it's also partly a skill issue because I have like 75 Discords on my fucking thing, right? But like, yeah, I find it hard to find your server.
No, but I do feel that because I'm in 100 at all times. Every time I join a server, I have to leave another. So I get you on too many discords, sifting through them.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. Anyways, what's going on, guys? What's up?
Just chilling, talking about responsible financial decisions right now. These are the conversations we're having because you were late.
No, fair enough, dude. Redux, I hear you talking a lot of shit to my boy Riley over here. You want to get into that, pal?
It comes from a place of concern. It's not really. It's easier to shit on him, through the comments, but in person, like how I am now, I'm not as harsh. It's much easier to just do it through text, right, through comments, but it's all just
It's all just like
So wait,
I'm trying to direct them.
you're trying to direct him, so like, I mean, I get
yeah,
that,
like
right? Like, you're trying to kind of bust his balls a little bit, and then maybe he'll get a little bit better at things. Like, I feel you there. Like, that's
yeah,
how me and my crew do
basically,
things. But
basically,
like,
yeah, like the
how
guy didn't have a phone for what, like a month?
Phone right
how
Is
long?
that
now.
you still don't
Yeah,
have
there
a
you go.
phone,
No,
dude?
I probably got a phone since the time you're thinking of, and then again, I don't have a phone.
Well,
So
I
you broke it
mean,
twice.
Oh, wait, no,
that
no, no. You're
actually
thinking
gets
of the broken
me.
phone? Yeah, I still don't have a phone. That's been like a month.
See,
I've been
yeah.
broke this whole time. Broke my phone fucking 2 days before I got fired from my last job. I've been broke this whole time.
Well, I mean, look, that actually perfectly gets me into my next point, weirdly enough, because I was about to say, like, you do kind of have to stand on business in calls too, if you're like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just fucking be a pure keyboard warrior.
I mean, you can. He's doing it.
I mean, I guess you could, but it just, it comes off a little weird is all.
I get it. It's definitely easier to shit on people in text, and then you're in their face.
Yeah,
And a lot of time,
yeah.
if it's something actually contentious, a lot of times it'll be like, say it to my fucking face. But like, I know Redox does it from a place of concern. I consider Redox a close friend. Like
Aw.
he's in my chat shitting on me all the time, but he's a mod in my chat, so you know that I have some level of respect for him. Yeah,
Yeah, I
so it's
appreciate that. Yeah.
so I have no desire to fucking be like, say that to my motherfucking face, fucking cut a promo on Redox.
But dude, you understand how entertaining that would be? Like, I don't even know the guy, and I just somewhat did, just as like a little thing for entertainment, bro. Like, yeah, you guys seem like just friends, but of course, dude, like I'm gonna question that because that's the entertaining thing to me. Like, I like the confrontation, dude.
Well, that's how we gotta get fucking him and my buddy Mo together. That's the real fucking
Yeah.
Mo does not like
Yeah.
him. Mo
I don't
gets
like Mo
very
either.
upset.
But the key difference, I would be more, cordial with him on a call. I wouldn't just tell him to. I won't,
He wouldn't be
reciprocate the
cordial
things that
with
he.
you.
Yeah, exactly, and that's the difference because he's a bitter old man. He doesn't. When it comes to facing, somebody you don't like, he doesn't at least put the basic foundation of just treating each other at a basic level. He would immediately just start going off the walls, right?
I mean, yeah, but that is what is expected out of it. I mean, when we did the Mo versus Harry Otter debate, it was the other way around. Like Mo did mostly show up ready to play, and then Harry Otter was just fucking schizo as usual.
I
And
I couldn't sit through the whole thing. It was a little obnoxious. I only listened to like 10, 15 minutes until like, yeah, this is not as I was hoping it would be.
it got to the point where Mo was accusing me of like ganging up, but the only reason it seemed that way is because I just was really trying to get Harry Otter to say something of substance. I was really walking him in to trying to actually make a fucking debate point, to the point where Mo's like, "You're just fucking doing it for him," and I'm like, "I'm not trying to, but I'm also trying to make this entertaining in some way."
Yeah, what was Otter's point that Mo's a H word or an N word, right? Well, like not the
the funny guy with the mustache who's a painter. That he's
Say
one
you
of
can
those
say
guys. Yeah.
Nazi. That's allowed.
Okay.
But
I wanted to respect
thank you.
your
Yeah.
podcast. Yeah.
He was saying that Mo is a Nazi because he like doesn't. I don't
Well,
even remember why. I don't even. I think they were
yeah,
like.
we're gonna have to explain that. Hold up, Mo's a Nazi.
He's
Let's get
not.
into that.
He's not. But my a schizophrenic furry from my Discord said that he was, and they had a debate about it on a podcast.
Wait, you allow schizophrenic furries from into your Discord, bro? What?
Not anymore. He did get banned, but he was here
Oh,
for a
okay, well
while.
that's
He
there you
only,
go.
I do allow schizophrenic furries in my Discord. I allow everybody in my Discord because it's funny. The only reason I banned this guy is because one of my mods and close friends was like, "You have to ban this guy or I'm leaving." So I was like, "Fuck."
No, I mean fair enough, dude. I mean, look, bro, I like the schizos, right? Like I have Tony hits around me all the time and shit like
What
that. Like
the
I like the
fuck is that
schizos.
guy's deal? I finally got the pleasure of being in the same room as Tony Hits, and man, what a fucking character that guy was.
Dude, well, that's exactly why I like him,
He was
is that
talking
he's
about
such
how
a
he could
character.
fucking see the future and shit, and how he was God or
Well,
whatever.
so dude, I go like half and half. I'm like, this guy's actually schizophrenic as fuck. And then I go
yes,
like,
that's
this is
facts.
all
Yeah.
just a bit. This is all just a bit, dude. Because you talk to the guy and then he has normal conversations, but then it's like he has these like manic episodes where he's like, they don't want me to breathe. He just fucking goes crazy, like you said, bro.
They're
Like,
after me.
I'm surprised. Usually it's about fucking racism, dude. Like, yeah, normally he's like, this entire town is doxing me, and this entire town
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
want me
I
to
listened to
breathe
that
and all this
episode of
shit.
Nameless where he called in and he said, "Yeah, these fucking people from my hometown are trying to dox me or some shit." Like,
Yeah, dude. Well, that's just the tip of the iceberg, dude. He keeps on claiming that his hometown is against him, like completely. He claims that the entire town is doxing him. He claims that the entire town is calling him 30, 40 times, and just he's getting a bunch of fucking
everybody,
spam calls.
fucking 1,000 missed calls, the entire population of the city multiple times.
Does
Yeah,
that guy
dude.
stream? Does he stream? I need to
Yes.
watch him. Oh,
Yes, his
nice.
name is Tony
Oh, we
Hit.
found you a new schizo, Redux. We
A new
did
schizo.
it.
Well, I mean, Andy's on at Nameless TV on YouTube like all the time. You know what I'm saying? So you can also find him there. But at the end of the
Shameless
day, bro,
plug.
like, yeah, like he's a fucking schizo, bro. Like, dude, it's insane. The amount of fucking live streams that you could do on that guy is crazy. But the problem is, bro, is that regardless of how clouded he says that he is and how many thousands of fucking followers on Twitter he has, no one gives two flying fucks about him, dude. Whenever we put him in a title and thumbnail, views go down, dude. It's crazy work. Just more bullshit, I guess.
Whenever Freshie calls into my show to talk about it, Redux stops watching.
Yeah. Well, Freshy gets obsessive, bro. Like he tries to like just today, bro. Like he can still come in, I guess, if you want him to. But at the end of the day, bro, it's like the fact that you weren't mentioned at all. No one was fucking wanting you up, and you're like, I'm still good to come up. Why? It's like, bro, no
Look,
one mentioned you.
well, let me be clear. I didn't mention him on purpose only because I know that there's some sort of standing beef between him and the Ace Network, and like I was coming back, so I wanted to have a few of you guys come on, so I could feel like I'm part of this thing. But I did tell him, like I called into his stream the night everything burned down, and I talked to him a little afterwards, and I'm like, look, man. You should get off the internet and stay away from the drama. But like, if you want to come on my show and not talk about drama to get your whole wanting to be on the internet out, please feel free to come by anytime. So I did leave that door open, and then but I wanted to have you guys on tonight, and I knew that you guys weren't the biggest fans of him, so I was like, yeah, maybe I won't tag Freshie. I'll save that one for another day.
Yeah, I mean, like, and like, look, bro, I like the idea of a network and everything, but like, it just seems like, yeah, dude, after the whole Freshie situation and then the Bum Lucy situation, like, it's just kind of fizzled out, it seems like, you know what I'm saying? And that's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, I'm kind of trying to hold on to it a little bit because it's been nice working with you guys and having the network as a presence
Well,
helps
dude,
facilitate that.
well, no one's saying like, because I mean, here, like, even if like it fizzled out and shit, like at the end of the day, Riley, I still fuck with you a lot as a person, bro. Like behind closed doors, I was the number one, like, yeah, well, even though some people didn't really like 100% mesh with my crew, like I always said that you were one of the people that kind of worked well with us, like overall in comparison. You know what I'm saying? Like I really fuck with you, Riley. Like you're always welcome to hop on my show. I know that we're kind of sporadic with our lives, but we're going to go live this Wednesday, and it's going to be, a whole thing with Dom and all that bullshit about how Dom apparently got cucked, and so that's going to be interesting.
Wait,
And
who's Dom?
that's actually a very fair reaction. So Dom is this guy that originally, well, okay, there's a lot of lore here. Dom originally owned the channel that we stream on, right? But
Nameless
there was a
TV,
lot
you
of
mean?
yes, but
Okay.
at the time it was members only. And there
Yes, the
was a lot of
famous members
context
only that
reasons.
got Freshie fired from Lolcow Bus.
Yes, yes, exactly. But at the end of the day, bro, like he used to own members only, and then we became co-owners in this shit because I really helped out a lot with the streams and I fucked with it, and I mean I still do. Like I want a platform for our whole group to kind of vibe and mesh together, right? But a lot of things happen, like There's shit we don't even really need to get into because it's just bad looks on fucking Dom, and it's just
It's
the
fucking
past.
drama shit and
Yeah,
like
just drama
yeah.
shit. But there would the context is fair, and I feel like everyone behind the scenes that like remembers that agrees with that shit because we were all on the same page. And then at the end of the day, bro, it became just fucking my channel. And I've been trying to get Dom involved ever since. And he just doesn't really give a fuck. And then now he's like, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. And he's only done like fucking one stream. And it was like the stream before the last one. Because he's hiding now. Because there was a whole
Was he
scandal.
on the I watched the episode where Belushi was edited into a cockroach. Was he on that one? Or is that
Um,
was it a different one that he was on?
I can't even remember. I mean, I think it was the one right afterwards. Let me double
Okay.
check. It was no, it was the one with the roach. It was that one.
Okay, yeah, I had a hard time keeping track of people's names, so he was one of the guys on that one. Okay.
Yeah, there. I mean, I like a huge panel. It's a lot of chaos. It's a lot of fun. And I
Oh, it
feel
was
like I'm
fun.
getting better at
It's just I
wrangling
had
those
trouble remembering
panels. Yeah,
people's names at the end because there were a lot of people. But
yeah. But no, I like ever since like Dom kind of ran away from this all. Like I've been trying to get him involved. He's been in every single group chat for the content shit. And he just never really gave two flying fucks about it to the point to where it's like yeah, like now I renamed the channel because the whole members only name caused a lot of infighting. And now it's like, yeah, like there's kind of no, no discussion about it anymore, bro. Cause I literally begged this guy to take some ownership and shit, bro. He just won't.
yeah,
He's
at the
running
end of
from
the
the
day,
scandals.
like unfortunate that a co-founder like gets to that point, but like yeah, like that's half the issue crew too. Is just like they're in the group chat. They're still part of the thing technically, but like they barely ever fucking show up and don't care.
Well, yeah, and like the thing of it is, bro, is that like I never meant to be that guy that like fucking stole anything, bro, and that's why I've always tried to include him nonstop and everything. And then it's just like, yeah, well, you do have a couple things that you need to get past, you know what I'm saying, like as a homie. But like at the end of the day, dude, like after that, like we want you fucking around. We want you to have some fucking ownership in this shit. And he just he won't do it, dude.
Yeah, I guess at the end of the day, like if he's not gonna do it, then you just gotta kind of deal with it.
Yeah,
It's just weird that
I mean,
he won't like say it flat out if he doesn't seem like interested. Because like that's another thing with the issue crews. I've had a lot of people just quit, and I think that's a lot better than still being there but not like showing up, just being like, yeah, I'm done with this now. Like, okay, fair enough. At least I know. At least I don't have to
well,
worry
the
about
thing of
you
it
and your
is,
opinions from now on.
yeah. Well, I mean, the thing of it is that everyone that's a part of that channel, thinks that we could fucking get somewhere with this. I mean, other than Charles Barkles, which is just like a troll having fun, like everyone else there kind of has the impression that like, yeah, like this is all just a side little fun thing. But dude, like that show is actually good, and we could fucking get somewhere. Like, so it's one of those things where it's like. We all kind of care about this thing, and then he doesn't give a fuck, like
It's kind of a balance you have to strike where it's like 99 point, no matter how good you are, 99.9% of shows on YouTube are not going anywhere and will never go anywhere. Just by the nature of the fact
yeah,
that there's 1 billion people a second making shows, and there's no way they
well, yeah,
possibly could all be successful. But it's still a balance you have to strike because at the same time, by that same coin, that means that your number could be up at any moment. For most people, it never will be. But the fact that you're out there and you're doing a show, especially a show that you are confident in that could take off under those circumstances if your number is called, then you want to put some sort of effort into it. And then people who are not on board with that are really fucking annoying. Like one of the biggest struggles I deal with fucking co-hosts is we'll be getting into an argument about some sort of content related thing, and the argument they use that always just makes me want to fucking kill them in real life in Minecraft, is is like nobody's watching anyway, so who cares? I'm like, dude, the I need you to not think like that, or I'm gonna fucking
Bo
blow
says
my
that
lid.
all the time.
Yeah, I know. He's one of them. He has this problem.
I'm watching. I'm schizo commenting.
See, yeah, we know you're watching. You had a very scathing review of one of our recent episodes that did it. Kind you kind of made me mad for once because you were so against the movie review. I was like, "Fucking Redox, fuck off."
Here's my
Usually,
thing
Oh
with
yeah.
usually I
Kyle,
like your
bro.
schizo comments, but I came up
Exactly.
with this idea that you were shitting on, so it made me mad.
No, it's crazy. But I mean, like at the end of the day, my thing is with that is that like, yeah, this is all just like fun and whatever. But like, bro, honestly, if you have the mindset that no one's ever gonna watch ever, you get into the fucking, the zero stream, the zero view streams and shit like that. Whereas if you have the mindset of like, yeah, dude, like this is just a little side thing that we have fun with, but dude, like we put effort into our craft at the same time. Like that's why I care so much about fucking OBS and how shit looks, bro. Because it's like, yeah, this is just a side thing, but we should look clean as fuck at the same time, and like we should give ourselves the chance to be watched. We should fucking put in a little bit of effort, dude. And that's just my argument every single time is that like, because you do have your like Charles Barkles where it's like, bro, like no one's gonna watch, no one's gonna give a fuck, and it's like, dog, like you have that fucking mindset, then yeah, dude, no one is ever gonna watch. Literally, no one's ever gonna watch that shit. You have to care about whatever you're putting into. You have to have passion for what you're doing, otherwise no one's gonna care. 100%.
Yeah, just like me trying to do like basic like make like basic decisions for content and like try to like nah, I guess control's the wrong word. Makes me sound like a control freak, but like try to like format things in a way that makes sense from a content perspective. They'll just be like, "Oh, we want to do it this way," and I'm like, "No, that way is retarded because X and X." And they're like, "Who even cares? No one's watching." And I'm like, "Fucking stop."
I will say I am lucky to not have that problem because most of the time, like my homies seem to just like fuck with what I'm doing, and I try to include them as much as possible and ask for their input, and then like, I haven't gotten a complaint like, "Oh, this is fucking shit." Like if I did, then like we wouldn't do that, you know what I'm saying? But like they they seem to fuck with what I do half the time because they would be very vocal otherwise.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, but no, like it's just I find it wild that like these motherfuckers, like, cause dude, even like in my personal group, bro, like with all the guys, dude, I had Bum Lucy fucking get into the server somehow and fucking, like try to just hang out with us, and it's like, bro, you're not a part of the team. What are you doing here? Why are you here, bro? And it's
Bro
just
thinks
like,
he's part of
you
the
guys,
team. He
yes,
was part of
bro.
the team, and then he fucked it up by being
That is
completely
true.
retarded for no reason.
Well, and I have photo evidence to fucking like he said, and I like he apologized to me for it, and like I appreciate that, but I have photographic evidence of him literally saying like, yeah, I'm sorry that I fucking like tricked you guys. I realized I worked alone, way too late, and it's like, okay, well, I wish you would have said this like fucking months ago. But hey, dog, like I appreciate you trying to move forward. But like, dude, all these guys like they're just fucking like they're not even drama holics, but like attention whores. That's what I'm trying to say. Cause like what are these guys doing? Like Freshie was never asked to come up here, dude. Like you did say like, hey, you could come up anytime. But like of course the time that like, you know, the side from this part of the internet is coming up, where it's like mostly, he met him through me or whatever. It's like, bro, of course he's gonna ask to go up, and it's just like, come on, bro, seriously?
Because he like you won't talk to him and he wants to talk to you. Is that where we're at right now?
No, dude, like I'll talk to him, but it's just like we made a deal with him, bro, because he was going way too far off the rails,
Okay,
right? And like
let's
everyone
talk.
saw.
I don't know how deep you want to get into this deal, but I feel like I kind of was not super cool with some of the things you were saying. So I'd like to hear your perspective on what happened and
Good.
what this
Okay.
deal
This will
was.
be interesting. So, this was the fucking deal that we made, right? He was going fucking off the rails, and we tried helping him with shit multiple times. And like we were saying, like, Freshie, stop being racist, stop all this shit. Like, you're making yourself look
Was
horrible.
he being
Why are
racist?
you?
What did he say?
Oh, dude, he was saying the hard R multiple times. He was being homophobic, saying the F slur all the time. And it was just
Dream
like,
he was
dog,
doing this?
he would mute himself on his streams to say the N word with the hard R to Tony.
Just to Tony specifically.
Yes.
Wow.
And then he was calling Charles the F slur. And it was just like, bro, like there comes a point where you just actually look homophobic and racist. Like you need to chill out. And then he
Look,
just,
I'm one of the. I'm an advocate for taking the F slur back. I don't say it because the man doesn't let me, but the N word, especially to a black man, you should not be saying.
here's my thing though, is that it's like it was to an actual bisexual man. It wasn't just like to some random fucker. It was like the
Yeah,
purpose
okay.
was intentionally to be homophobic, you know?
Mhm.
And he was just going fucking so far off the rails, bro. Getting fucking Belushi's ex on stream again after we like all agreed that that was way too far and it was all fucking deleted. Then he turns around and has the entire situation only on his fucking stream. Like he was going too far, and so we made a deal. Like, look, bro, you take fucking 30 days to just chill out, fucking get back to normalcy, like let things cool down a bit, and then we'll possibly let you back into the network because that's what he said that he wanted, and like everything will be cool. And at the end of the day, like nope, he just did not do that, bro. He did not fucking do that. He broke the deal and went live the next day, and he tried to go live behind our backs because he was only supposed to go live on TikTok and fucking Facebook. And he ended up going live on all of his normal platforms. And he said, "Oh, well, I didn't mean to do that." It was like, bro, you're trying to go live on a fucking platform that we wouldn't know about, quote unquote.
Okay, so he wasn't allowed to go live, and he did. Interesting. But so yeah, so I don't know. I felt the night everything happened, I felt bad. I called into his stream and tried to like calm him down. He was not having a good time.
So I guess like where do you disagree with me at points? Like what points do you disagree with me?
I guess you didn't bring it up, so I don't even know if I should bring it. There was a particular threat that was made, but I don't know how public that threat was that I found like to be extremely overstepping.
I mean, we can get into it because I know that we made a couple. Like at the end of the day, bro, Freshie keeps on doing these fucking crash outs like nonstop, dude. There was a time where he had his literal full like nudes posted to Twitter. We told him take it down,
Oh
and
God.
he like was a fucking absolute dickhead and just was like, this is a waste of my time. And it's finally deleted off of there now. But like he'll just get into these things and it's like, bro, at the end of the day, like if we fucking threaten to send a letter to his mom, bro, his mom deserves it. She's getting money to look after Freshie, bro. She's kind of the one that deserves to know everything that he's doing, bro, because she's responsible for him. The paperwork at the end of the day says that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Okay. And so I see. I guess I see the argument there, but it's just like in general, just the whole idea of threatening to write a letter to someone's mom. I'm like, whoa, we are way leaving the internet here. Hold on a minute. This seems extreme.
yeah, I mean, and there's a lot of context that's lost to time because Freshie's YouTube is removed off of here and everything. But like, it's been an entire like year plus of this shit, bro, where it's like, listen, Freshie, you're fucking up and you're fucking up like really bad. And because like it doesn't fucking fit with his narrative to where Freshie is the almighty god of the world, he's gonna sit there and say like, no, that's not true. I'm the one in the white, and he's gonna do everything and then some to be like a cocky motherfucker that's quote unquote the one in the right. And it's like nothing will fucking stop this guy, bro. Because I would say that the only reason why we're really pushing this shit is because he went into Belushi's personal life, got his fucking ex on the line multiple times, and fucking said, quote unquote, allegedly this guy like raped her or some shit like that. Like it was fucking wild, bro. Like, yeah, it's like nothing will teach this guy, bro. When he's going IRL and doing all this shit, and you try to get to him and it won't work, you know, you try to do, hey, Freshie, we're talking about your shit on live, and you're gonna have to fucking deal with the consequences, bro, of it being public. He doesn't give a fuck, bro. So it's like at the end of it, all that I have left is to threaten IRL shit, because apparently that's the only thing that'll get to him, because he's doing IRL shit.
Okay, so I guess at that point it kind of comes out of concerns. Like I could see why it happened. It just I just reading that sentence I was like, man, that's not cool. But with the context I could see why maybe it seemed like the only option, the only way to
I
get
mean,
through to the kid.
look, you know, there's some things that like Charles Barkley and stuff does that I don't agree with, and I'm very open about that. But like at the end of the day, bro, it's like, yeah, it comes out of concern because you have a little retard boy who the government gives the mom money to watch, and the mom is not watching anything that he does online, and he just fucking runs amok online, bro. He fucking acts crazy wild, dude. Like the mom is responsible and is gonna deserve to know what he does online before she gets a fucking cease and desist in the mail, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. It's either a letter from us or a cease and desist. Which one does he want? Because either one's gonna come up eventually.
You know, that whole situation was fucked. I hope that's behind everyone now. Like the whole like Belushi's ex saga and related
Oh,
fuck ups.
yeah, I mean, I don't know if you wanna like yeah, but like at the end of the day, bro, like Belushi literally admitted that like, yeah, he fucked up there. It was wrong to get his ex and blah blah blah, all this shit, bro. And like, you know, right on him. At least he's starting to, but that guy is still like bottom of the earth scum, and like he's gonna have to work a long time before he can fucking even get access into like the friend group for real before anyone actually fucks with him, bro.
Lightly fucking with him. This is my thing. I'm too forgiving and friendly. It's like unless you very particularly fuck me over very hard, I don't really drop people. Like I banned him from my server to make Freshie feel more comfortable. Actually, at some point in the drama, but I joined his server. I chatted during a Cloud Control premiere. We've
Yeah, I
DM'd a
mean,
time or two. I'm keeping it cash with Belushi. I try to be forgiving with people. I mean Freshie too. Freshie fucked up, but it was like, look, Freshie's been very helpful to me and has been appearing on my show all the time and fucking helping me with shit. So I don't want to just drop the kid because he made a mistake, but he certainly made a mistake, and he needs to stay the fuck out of these fucking drama spheres at the very least. I hope if he does go live again, he's just doing fucking talk is cheap or whatever, and he's not doing trying to do fucking big drama blowouts again, because that's never gone well for him, as far as I've
I
seen.
mean, here's the thing. I don't even want to fully like drop the. But like at the end of the day, bro, I'm not just gonna sit here and allow him to fucking have an almighty attitude when he's so far in the wrong that it's like, dog, you can't sit here and be like, no, like I'm the guy, I'm the one in the white, you got the all wrong, like I'm the best there is, and it's like, no, bro, you're not big dog on campus. That's how he acts, and it's just, I'm not gonna deal with that shit, bro. And so it's like until he fucking actually learns his place, like. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna deal with this bullshit, bro. But I respect you at the same time. Like, I'm not gonna fucking like, oh my god, you talked it. I mean, same thing with Belushi. Even though like, I would say I'm not even casual or like an acquaintance with that stupid fucker, anymore. Like, even if you fucking hang out with him and fucking like, just chill with them all day. Like, I don't really give a fuck as long as you're not gay opping me. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can hang out with who you want, but like yeah, like these motherfuckers are fucking up, and it's like I'm gonna be that real motherfucker and say that they are. And if Freshy's gonna be like, no, I'm white, you got the all wrong, when it's like a 8v1, bro, then yeah, I'm gonna sit there and be pissed.
He just kind of like he's just gotta chill. I don't know why. He's one of these characters where like when I do just get to like sit down with him casually, like I enjoy his company, and then he goes somewhere and does something completely retarded, and I'm just like, come on, man, why are we doing this? And I always
Well, yeah,
I have this cycle with so many people where like I'll be friends with retards who go out and do retarded shit, and I sit down with them in a call and I'm like, I can see why you did this retarded shit, but you have to understand that it is retarded shit and that you shouldn't do it again. And they'll be like, yeah, that is true. I shouldn't do it again, and then they'll do it again. It's-
yes. And it's just like, how many of those cycles can you take before it's just like, all right, dude, like you gotta fucking learn your own shit. Like that's why I never wrangled Freshie, bro, because like I've been through this so many times with him, where it's like if he fucks up, bro, I'm just gonna fucking boot him to the curb for a little while until he fucking learns, just like I did the last couple times, bro. Like dude, us just getting into beef is literally just drama for me. Him spurting out saying, I'm gonna get into a war with Nameless. I'm gonna get into a war with Nameless. Like that's just funny as fuck to me, bro. Because he's never gonna be able to do shit. No one gives a fuck about him or his takes. Like I've already disproven everything he's ever said about us, and not even just me. Like the entire crew has. So it's like, bro, go ahead. You know?
I also think like just like YouTube drama content like fucking eats people like this, where it's like they become obsessed with the idea of like I feel like this is Belushi's problem in a lot of cases too, where like they become obsessed with this particular idea of like, oh, we're in this drama sphere and we're at war with that guy and we're talking about how this guy's fucking up, and it's like that when you're playing that game. You have to be ready to be the victim of it as well as the perpetrator of it,
Yes.
and I don't think Freshy Fresh does very well when he's the victim of it.
Well, no, he doesn't like at all, and that's very, very evident. And it's not even just that either. It's like, yeah, you have to be ready to fucking have it be dealt your hand too. I mean, especially if you're going into personal people's lives and shit. Like, that's the only reason why we made half the threats that we made because it was like, bro, like we got his best friend on, and the best friend was plastered all over YouTube, right? And I said this on the stream. Well, dude, we get the best friend on, and all of a sudden, bro, 90% of lolcow is calling us fucking doxers and all this shit, bro. And like they still do to this fucking day. And it's because of Freshie's little shitty narrative. And it's like, bro, he was never fucking doxed. You literally had his first name and last name plastered all over your YouTube, and he admits to it nowadays. But it's like, bro, like, yeah, like we've been through this shit too, and it's just like, yeah, you're gonna have to be ready to get it. Like, bro, Nightmare tried reporting on our asses on fucking test, and like it didn't work because he fucking sucks at this shit. But like at the end of the day, dude, like, this shit has fucking come our way, and it's just the name of the game in drama too, you know? And especially if you're gonna act all high and mighty, like we did at points, like you're gonna get fucking people to go after you, bro. And they're gonna use the exact same points that you used against them. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like you can't be going out fucking saying shit and be all upset when people go and say the same shit about you.
Yep. You know, yeah, exactly, bro. I mean, Freshie is a curious case too, dude, because like he gets overly obsessed with everyone. And you could make the same argument about, like you said, Belushi and like Tony Hits and all these fuckers. But dude, the fact that like Freshie gets so obsessed with where it's like every single stream is like digging into somebody's personal life and talking about this guy. Like, bro, it's fucking crazy, dude. Like, you're gonna have to take a break at some point, bro. Like, and then whenever we make a deal too, he just turns around and doesn't listen to us. And so it's like, what are we supposed to do?
Yeah, well, it was getting a little bit taxing that like almost every time fucking Freshie would hop on this show, he had some news story about how he like deep dived on this random Discord user I've never heard of before and how they may allegedly be a creep.
Yeah.
It's like
Well, I mean,
I think maybe
Spirit,
just if you look at anybody's Discord history who's been on Discord for like fucking 10 years, there's probably a couple things you could interpret as creepy if you present them to an audience without context.
oh, 100%. I mean, like people like Spirit though, like actually are creeps and like
Yeah, I'm
actually
sure they're
dig
not all
into,
unfounded, but it seems like so
yeah.
much and it's like why are we doing so many creep investigations? Freshie.
Yeah, I don't understand why it always had to be like a weirdo creep at the same time either. Yeah. 'Cause it's just like, bro, like whatever happened in just a normal fucking hangout stream, bro. Like you could do those sometimes. You don't need to do a fucking mega deep dive. And it's like I get it, like deep dives are good for him. You know, like he seems to be decent at deep dives, but stay the fuck away from any sort of interviews or like fucking digging into people's personal life. Like that's just fucked, you know?
Say
It gets too
just
carried
to
away.
implicate myself a little bit because I haven't heard anybody talk about this. I've escaped all criticism, so I will admit to it. I may be guilty of lightly gassing Freshie up about that interview, but I kind of assumed that girl was more of a game player than I found out she was. Like she's not online at all and doesn't know how to talk online. And she went on Freshie's
No,
stream and doxed Belushi because she doesn't
Docs
understand that you're not
Belushi,
supposed to say the name.
yeah, Docs Belushi's first name, Docs that fucking dad, that new dad's fucking name, you know, just like multiple times, and it's just like, bro, she's drugged out and like no pushback at all. Like, bro, like what was he thinking, dude?
Yeah,
And it's like I
you
understand if he
gotta
didn't
to
know.
play this game. You gotta know how to work people, right? Because like, I think the reason why that interview, the idea of that interview, interested me is because like my favorite guy in this whole fucking internet show space is Dick Masterson, and he had a whole
Hmm.
multi-year arc where his former co-host Maddox ruined his fucking comedy career and tried to sue him and tried to accuse him of being a rape apologist. It was a whole crazy thing, and
Yeah.
in counter to that, because this guy was so insane and determined to ruin his life. He's like, okay, so I'm going to talk all about how insane and retarded he was while I knew him, and interview all the people who I know who also know how insane and retarded he is. So like he'd interview like girls who used to hang out with him and stuff, and like, but he always knew how to like steer those interviews away if like too many personal details are being given or he knew how to do it where it seems like Freshie does not know how to do it and should probably stay away. You gotta have a certain sensibility to do that type of thing.
I mean, here's the thing though, like in terms of like if it fucked over your entire career and like there's a lot of legal ramifications and it's like something like that, like that's a little bit of a different case. Like literally
It's just gay
Freshie,
internet drama, so it doesn't need to go that
yeah,
far, really.
Freshie, yeah, Freshie got into some his and her drama just for fucking, you know, he said she said drama just for the chance of fucking over Belushi a little bit. And then in terms of fucking him over, all that it did is dox him, bro. Like it's deranged. It's really just deranged.
And not cool.
No, I mean, but that's I mean that's what happens, bro, is that like a bunch of mistakes are made and then you have a couple of people that like, you know, understand his mental level and is like, oh well, you know, I feel bad. And then they kind of help him, and it never teaches him anything, and that's why we're in the same spot we were a fucking year ago, bro.
Yeah, that's I kind of tried the approach of like and like I don't know that there's any other approach I would try just because I'm not built for like being mean to people that I like that. But like it seemed like people were just being very, because he's done it all before and he's been doing it for a year, so that's why people are so like dismissive and angry at him. I was like, let me try to get in there and like talk to him at a buddy level and try to get him to stop being so insane.
Tried that. Tried
I,
that.
I gave it a shot, and it seems like maybe it worked for a couple of days, and then he was doing shenanigans again.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna say here and tell me like, well, I was just testing like the stream because I want to make it go to multiple platforms, but I never meant to have it go to Twitch and Kick. And it's like, bro, you're literally just fucking lying, bro. And then like,
To
yeah,
be
he
fair,
actually.
I feel like it's not like necessary for him to not stream at all. And if he was just doing like a talk show stream, like I told him he should call into my show instead of streaming. That was my strategy. Is like, look, you need to fucking lay low for a while. Why don't you come on my show if you want to just like hang out and talk on a live stream? But then I didn't do my
Well, here's
show
the
for like
reason.
a week because was working, so that didn't happen.
I mean, here's the reason why like we all said like take 30 days off, bro, because he gets into like these like near fucking like manic states, bro, to where it's just like he keeps on digging a grave further, further, further in until he absolutely fucks himself so badly that there's no coming back from it until like you take like months off and fucking try again, bro. Like the last time that he was off, dude, from the Jesters, bro, he fucked around and found out with the Jesters and he didn't even have a working computer for months, dude. Didn't even have a working computer for months. And it's
Wait,
just like,
did they
really,
like
bro?
virus him? What happened to his
Y-
computer?
I don't even fucking remember exactly what happened. But like at the end of the day, bro, like there's a website out called freshiepreshproductionsllc.com or something like that. And it'll tell you all of Freshie's past interactions and all this shit, bro. And then I think he crashed out so hard that his fucking computer like broke or something and he had to get a new one and all this shit, bro. It was crazy. And then his new one didn't have Windows or a fucking memory drive or anything, and so he had to get all of that and yeah. I mean it was a lot, bro. And like at the end of the day, he came back a lot calmer and a lot better and it's like now that he's doing all this drama content again, he's back to like his fucking mania that we got him to lose all of his dreams and everything he ever wanted.
It's like, I guess it's unfortunate because people want to make the type of art that they're passionate about. And now an entire generation has been created of people who the art they're passionate about is YouTube drama podcasts. And when you try to emulate that style, you find yourself in unnecessary drama that sometimes has ramifications you're not ready for. So it's kind of there's gonna be like a whole generation of people on YouTube, I feel like, who are gonna be like, I really like baited podcast with Keemstar. I want to do that, and then they try to create drama with like random internet gaylords, and it just ends terribly for them.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that, like people want to make art that they're passionate about, but it's like, bro, Freshie has the wrong mindset about it. He acts like he's Keemstar and can control everyone, and his entire come up was just built off other people that he would like try to boss around and act like that he's over them. And it's just like, dog, you're being a piece of shit, dude. Like, you need to fucking drop the attitude, drop the whole wannabe Keemstar act, and like fucking build your own identity, bro. Because wannabe Keemstar ain't gonna work, bro. Because now that he's out of the LCU circles, bro, no one's like really fucking helping him a huge amount, dude. You know what I'm saying? And like, deserved, super deserved.
Yeah, the LCU didn't quite work out for poor Freshy Fresh, as it didn't work out for a lot of people, me included. It does annoy me that despite the thousands that I've spent, if I ever legitimately tried to get access to that Discord again, I'm gonna get banned fucking 17 times over for all my various associations with their fucking list of people who you aren't allowed to hang out with because we're fucking sensitive and gay.
Yeah, I mean, you have Belushi on your friends list, your Doza, you have fucking Dom anywhere associated with your shit. Keemstar's gonna want him banned. You have us going like around like we were blacklisted for the longest time. Um,
Buff,
you're
I think he's still
Buff
blacklisted.
Weed.
I'm in his
Yeah,
server.
he's Voldemort. Oh, yeah, you'd have to leave that. If you're in a server called Lolcow Kings, you're fucked. I used to have like a huge fucking list of all the known servers, and dude, the list was like over 10 plus servers, bro. And that was when I was keeping track of this bullshit, bro. Like,
You see, before I
it's
only had to
insane.
sacrifice one, and it was something that I didn't even particularly care about. I was in the Grace Thorpe server, and it took me like
Yep.
fucking it took me hundreds of dollars to be like, I left the server. I hadn't talked there in months anyway. Please get me back in the fucking Discord before they finally got me back in the Discord.
They don't give a fuck about the users, bro. They just, they just want the money. They probably literally saw you as like, well, these guys have done it before. I bet you he'll, you know, do it a couple more times. Keemstar will literally have that attitude on live stream. He'll be like, if you give me another $500, maybe I'll think about it, man. And this crazy shit, bro. Crazy how it works over there.
Telling me to like just try again and it should work, and then it didn't. So I had to keep being like, keep saying to just try it again, and it's not working. Finally, Boogie had to fucking email me personally. It was funny. It took Boogie emailing me personally, but then one of the mods just did it, so Boogie didn't even have to do that. And it was like, why did we have to get to the point where Boogie sent me an email before a mod could just fix this?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You should have just kissed ass up to the gestures a little bit more.
True, true. I would have been better off.
Facts, big facts.
And this Butterface character is quite the interesting new face.
Yeah, dude, that's the one only good thing that Belushi's ever done in his life is brought her around, dude. She's cool as fuck. I vibe with Butterface. Not in a gooner way, 'cause that's the homie's job.
True,
I
true.
I don't need to worry about that. That's the homies are gonna goon after her. But at the end of the day, bro, she is pretty cool. I like the new energy around the fucking show, and she seems to like the vibe of us, so
Is she actually racist though? I don't know what's going on with that.
um so if you want my personal opinion, I think that like her PR demands her to be racist. You know what I'm saying? Like that's her entire name, bro. It's like if she's not racist, then what is Butterface?
That's her whole character.
Yeah, I guess so. Though I don't know if it's fully just a character. I think she's just maybe she just thinks a little ill towards black people, just a little bit.
I mean, look, I've said this before too. The fucking Sophia was in my chat shitting on me for this last time I said it, but I'll say it again. Like it's not cool to be racist, but like I don't think it eliminates you from all positive human contact. Like it's fine. I'll
Yeah,
I'll I'll talk to a racist. I'll do comedy with a racist. Who cares?
well, the thing of it is, bro, is that like the circles that we're in, like controversy kind of makes the tugboat tug, like you know what I'm saying,
True,
or the
true.
tugboat chug. So it's like, a woman that was like in locale, fucking name blasted multiple times, cool as fuck to hang out with, and has a bunch of controversy over her head. Like, yeah, she can hang out on our shows all the time, bro. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah, that's right.
I mean. Like that's why we've been kind of letting things slip a little bit too much is because it's like yeah, I mean people are not going to agree with this at all, but they're going to make comments about it and they're going to react to it.
Controversial people. That's the thing is like That used to be my fucking bread and butter. I feel like a lot of people, if they listen to my podcast from like fucking 2 or 3 years ago, would be like, "What the fuck, man?" Because I definitely did spend a long time in the edgy humor sort of genre. I mean, that's always been, I think, where a lot of people, as I said, a lot of people get super invested into like YouTube drama podcast as art. My love has always been comedy podcasts that get banned from every platform because of the horrible jokes that they're making.
Well, and
The,
see, that's exactly why I feel like you fit right in because we are the podcast that gets banned from everything because of our jokes. You know what I'm saying?
they exactly.
But no, dude, like 100%. The invite's out there for you to always be fucking hanging out in stats whenever we're in there, like whatever, bro. Because I've always liked you as a person. I don't really have anything ill to say about you. Now, maybe the homies like they'll say some shit like like about how you talk, but other than that, like I don't think anyone
Oh,
has a problem
our
with it. It
homies
just
saying shit
won't
about
go from
how
your
I
heart.
talk? Are we talking about Thaddeus here, or there more that I don't
Yeah,
know?
Mr. No, Mr. Thaddeus. Mr.
Yeah,
Thaddeus,
that
definitely, yeah.
motherfucker, that piece of shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Listen, I love. I'm again. I like edgy comedy, and roast comedy is a big part of that. So when I get got, I appreciate that. I was serious when I told him I tip my hat to you, sir, because I still think about him saying that I breathe through my mouth and not my nose. From like that motherfucker, fucking piece of shit.
no, Thaddeus, like, yeah, there's been a lot of things like that I've disagreed with him throughout the past, but that guy is fucking entertaining and creative as fuck, especially when it comes to roasting somebody. Like he really is. Like he's one of those people you don't want to fucking get into an argument with. Uh, and that's kind of just like everyone on the fucking panel that I'm with. Like you don't want to get into an argument with these guys. They're just gonna roast the fuck out of you. And that's what I love, dude. That's what I love about it.
Genuinely, immediately got in my head. It was great.
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah.
I put myself in a position to be bullied, and I was bullied quite impressively. I was doing what some may call sweeping, although it was I was also fucking beating Freshie with the broom secretly on the side. Like, I understand why you did what you did, but you shouldn't be fucking doing that.
Yeah, that's like, look, bro, Thaddeus has got me quite a few times. I was like, damn, bro, like you got me thinking a little bit, homie.
Yeah, the
So
people who can
I
find the
understand.
people who can always find like the little subtle kernel of truth that you're not really thinking about and shit on you for it. It's like, man, they're right. And I hate that they're right.
Yeah, I mean that's
I know
like
I breathe through my
Stallion, aka
mouth. It's because I'm
Hades.
fucking 400 pounds. That's why I breathe through my mouth.
Well, you're good, dude. I mean, it's just a little gotcha. Like no one really cares,
I
But
know,
like
I
at the end
know.
of the day, that's why Hades, aka Stallion, like that's why he hates Thaddeus, bro. Like there's one too many gotchas involved, and then apparently they thought that his alt was mine, and like it just really hurt his feelings, and now he just doesn't want anything to do with all of us. And it's just really sad because Stallion, bro, like if you're out there, like come on, like we miss you, Hades. I'm definitely not just trying to gay out this guy like really badly, but we care a lot about this guy. But no, like, I appreciate you asking me to come on the fucking stream, dude. I'm sorry I was so late. Like, this guy, I had this deal with him, and I was gonna give him this fucking PC for some money, like some PC parts for some money, and we had it all worked out, bro. And he was like, "All right, I'm gonna be there in 30 minutes." So I go there, ready for the 30 minutes, right? And he's like, "Already, I'm on my way now." And I was like, "Bro, what do you mean? It's like 7:30 right now, bro. So,
Supposed to be
you
here
know,
now, not on your way now.
yeah, exactly, bro. But all's well that I mean all's well that ends well. But no, I do apologize for being late. Like I didn't want it to be.
Man, I need to like deal with selling shit. It's so annoying to sell shit, but like the fact that I'm like destitute and I have a Nintendo Switch that I'm doing nothing with at all. It's just been sitting on my shelf for months. I got the Switch too, and I transferred all my shit over. So now my Switch is just an obsolete piece of hardware that I have no use for. And I should just sell it, but it's so annoying to deal with like Facebook Marketplace or OfferUp or any of
Yeah.
these fucking services where I can sell my shit.
I mean, I'm in a couple groups, like PC parts sell like really fast. So for me, like it was just a couple pictures, but like, dude, at the end of the day, I don't like selling stuff. Like Riley Live exclusive, bro. Like I am not a hoarder, I'd say, but I'm like, there's no reason to get rid of this, like I like it. Like I still have my fucking old phone and that should probably be sold because yeah, like it's just sitting there collecting dust, bro. And like that's what I was like, I really don't need these old PC parts. It's not gonna serve me anything. It was just taking up space, dude. So sold that shit and it's like it helped towards growth. So like W, let's go, I guess.
Yeah, I've
But it
always been
sucks,
like
bro.
that too, where it's just like I feel like there's not really a need to throw shit away that's not like literally trash, unless you're like
Right.
having a storage issue. And I don't, I have plenty of places to store shit. I'm nowhere near out of storage, so I have no reason to throw anything away. And this actually saved my life once because, my phone that I had was the fucking oldest
Hmm.
phone on the fucking planet. It was still running 2G, and I got an email or an
Oh
email. I
man.
got a letter from fucking T-Mobile, and they were like, "We're not doing 2G anymore. We'll give you a free phone so that it's not like a big deal, but like, yeah, yeah, we're not fucking. We don't need this fucking 2G network anymore. Come get a 5G phone like a normal person."
Right,
And
yeah.
so I went to the T-Mobile, and they were like, "Where's the old phone?" And I'm like, "Dog, I'm like fucking four phones deep from that old phone. I've switched the SIM card from one phone to the other. Fucking, I got that phone 5 years ago." And they were like, it doesn't matter if it's broken, but we do need the phone to give you the free phone. That's how it works." And I was like, and for a moment I thought I was screwed, and then I thought in my mind, I'm like, "Oh my God, I do still have that phone and know where it is." So
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
this phone that was not couldn't be powered on for years was just sitting in a drawer somewhere, and I got a free phone out of it that I wouldn't have gotten otherwise.
Well, see, that's a W, bro, because like I use iPhones a lot, and this iPhone that I have right now is like breaking, but my iPhone 12, like it's still, in perfect shape. And it's like, well, if this one ever breaks, which I hope it doesn't, because I only have a couple months left, and then I could probably upgrade to that Fold, right? That Fold looks dope as fuck. But like at the end of the day, bro, like if this phone breaks, like I could just switch over to the 12 really quick and be chilling, And it's just like, yeah, like it's nice to have that in the back of my mind, like, oh, I have that backup, like it's nice, bro. Like I have a couple Xbox controllers to where it's like if this one breaks, like I still can use a couple of just the normal ones.
Yeah, yeah, you gotta have some backups ready to go. I've
Yeah.
never I've never had an iPhone. Phones have always been something that I've like skimped on to the most absurd degree. And iPhones, there just is not a cheap iPhone. The cheapest iPhone you'll find is like $700. There are Android phones you can get for $80. They suck, but you can get them, and I do.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, like
It's just like I have
I
anything that I would use a good phone for, I could do on my computer. The actual phone I just need for like listening to podcasts and making phone calls and sending text, which is really not that intensive.
yeah, I mean, like at the end of the day, like I like quality shit, bro. I like splurging a little extra on myself way too much. And it's like it's partly why I'm in a position that I'm in. But it's like I I'm like, if I'm not getting some nice shit or like some top of the line shit, then like what's the point in it all, you know? You only really live once.
You see, I have this problem, but it's like it's so bad that I have to spend the money immediately. So the thing is, I never have enough for like really good shit, so I'm just getting like kind of good shit all the time. And that's why I'm in the situation I'm in, where I inherited like fucking $30,000 and blew it in 3 months.
Dude, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably be that same motherfucker. Like, I'd probably put my shit like on land and like building materials or something, and it would not last me that long, you know. But
But
it was like
land
that.
and building material, that's good investments. I'd say the one good investment, well, I think a lot of it was good investment actually. It was just like I could have done it frugally or where like a lot of it was travel and I don't regret doing that travel at all.
Oh,
I got to meet a lot of friends that I hadn't met in real life before. I got to see a live show for a podcast that I enjoy that they did live on stage in Detroit. And I had a great
well,
time
traveling's a little
traveling.
bit different.
Yeah,
Because
but
it's like that's I wouldn't classify that as a waste of money, dude.
it was like
Like
I could have been smarter about the money I was spending while I was there, and like I could have done things. I could have booked my flights with price actually in mind instead of just being like I'm flying this airline and I don't give a fuck. Give me whatever the tickets are. But yeah, also a lot of like food that I didn't need. I'm 400 pounds, as you might imagine. I have somewhat of a food addiction, and probably more money than I'd care to admit went into that. Also, a lot of money went into lolcow because it started to seem like maybe I could turn that into something, and I did for a week, and then I got fired. I made everybody
oh,
like me
bro,
with my
dude.
super chats, and I probably spent a pretty silly amount of money on that.
Oh, Riley.
I know, I know.
That's the only part where I'm like disappointed in you in. Because travel makes sense, everything else makes sense.
But would
Lolcow?
we even know each other if I didn't become such a known character in the lolcow universe via my various super chats? Who knows?
Maybe not.
So in that
But
way,
also,
it was
bro,
worth it.
no, here's my argument, dog. You don't need to fucking be like Keemstar's pay pig to like get somewhere in lolcow, bro. Like, I never even was in the server. Well, I mean, I was at one point. I can't say that. But like, I wasn't in the server, and that's when Keem hit up my line. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you just gotta fucking put your name out there, bro. And like, if that was your way of doing it. No, I mean that's fine. Like at the end of the day, you know, whatever works for you. But you know, there's ways to do it without money.
I mean, as things happened, it was kind of like I got the money and like that I was unironically like back in on lolcow for a while because it was right when they rehired Wings and they gave Tommy a show because like I was out of the
Hmm.
LCU, like all this fucking fat camp shit and the fucking Becky saga, I missed it all because I was ride or die for Tommy C. I stopped watching the LCU when they fired Tommy C, and then they rehired him and gave him his own show, and they brought back Wings on the main show, and the main show started to feel like an actual podcast again. And I was like, I'm into this. So I just started super chatting and being part of the conversation. And I made some good jokes that made everybody laugh. And I kind of became a known character. Then, even as Keemstar started to ruin everything and make everything worse, as he tended to do, I continued to super chat and be a known character because people liked me and people were charmed by me. And it kind of started to feel like maybe I can get in on this. Like it seems like a lot of random nobodies are getting shows on this network. This might be my chance. And then again, I did get a show on the network, but it did not last very long.
No, I mean like at the end of the day, bro, like whatever happened, happened. Like all's well that ends well. It's one of those things where it's like I've made points to other people like Belushi and shit. But you don't really make that your entire fucking identity either. It's like I'm a lolcow, you know, like Belushi does. So again, like different points for different people at the same time.
Yeah, you got to
But like
strike a
no,
balance in life. It's all these people who are like so into the LCU that it's like all they do. I'm like, there are so many better shows out there than anything the LCU is putting out, dog. Like listen to fucking listen to like comedians do podcasts because that's better than fucking random YouTube people who nobody's ever heard of before in the world. Like that's what I'm doing. It
Are
was
you
good.
saying that you
It was
don't
good for
want
a time, and then it was not
to?
anymore.
Are you saying that you don't want to watch Glammy Lammy anymore? Really?
I don't think I ever wanted to watch Glammy Land.
Yeah, fair.
She was good on my show, but it was one of those things where like I was definitely being bullshitted from a direction I didn't know what direction it was because I've talked about this before. My patented interview strategy of just pretending to believe anything people are saying to me, whether I do or not, so that they'll tell me more.
Hmm.
And I had Glammy Lammy and Wonder Woman on my show separately talking about drama with each other. And I don't know who was telling the truth, but I acted like both of them were while I had them on the show.
Well, I'll tell
And
you right now. Lord Wonder Woman fucking definitely told her truth.
I don't even know what's going on with that whole thing. She got fired recently, right?
I don't even know. I wouldn't be surprised at all
She was in the shitty AI movie that Keemstar made.
Yeah, yeah, I'd seen that she was in some AI movie, bro. Where Boogie jumped into the fucking ocean or whatever.
So goofy.
Yeah, I mean, it was really dumb, dude. It was really dumb.
Some of the ways like the AI generate people, like for some Phantom looked like such a fucking goblin. I don't know why the AI was so mean to Phantom. Like just the way that Phantom moved and was shaped. It's like this is a creature. This is not a man. What is going on with Phantom?
Yeah, I mean, like, dude, I like AI a lot. I use it a lot. Like, dude, all of my fucking nameless intros uses like a bunch of AIs of all me and the guys, and like I think that they're funny. They add a bit to it. It's different, you know?
Yeah, I've had to kind of go through like a whole crucible on this because I've definitely a lot of the crowds that I've historically run with are very anti-AI. And I've made a lot of new friends who are using it casually, and I've kind of had to come to the I just don't really care what people do. Like it's not something I really am that interested in engaging with, but it's not something that I think is like automatically shit every time someone does it. Like I've laughed at your shorts before. I've laughed at Belushi's shorts before. Like sometimes little AI shorts can be funny, but it's just like it's not I guess people are like, oh, the environment or some shit, but it's like, whatever. The environment has
I
bigger
mean,
problems.
look, bro. Yeah, the environment, like, there's a huge problem with the environment, and AI could be causing it, sure. But AI is gonna exist whether fucking I use it or
Exactly.
not.
So there are gonna be people. There's no way to end it entirely. So you just gotta kind of throw your hands up, like that's
Yeah,
kind of where I
adapt,
landed.
bro. If you don't adapt, bro, you're behind now because AI could be used to push content creation so far along quicker to where it's like if you're not like adapting to it, bro, like you're a little bit behind. And that's just me, bro. Like, you don't have to be doing the whole AI videos, but like, dude, I don't really do shit. I don't like fucking sweat over my shorts at all. And it's like, other than like a couple of fucking shorts where it's like hit and miss recently, like, I about still hit like 900-ish fucking views a short, bro. And it's
I
like,
did shit on your short before you joined the call because I saw that you posted one. I'm like, he's fucking posting AI shorts instead of coming on the podcast. What is this?
yeah, dude. I mean, you're good. That's a fair thing. But like at the end of the day, like I'm not putting in any effort with these at all. And it's like I'm getting subs. Like I almost got like 200 subs from doing just those alone. And
It seems to be doing well for the people I'm seeing do it, which like more power to them. And like I don't hate all AI. It's just it's becoming tiring. The anti-AI crowd, like every time there's any AI at all ever, have to fucking melt down and go crazy as if there's like no fucking merit to it. Like the biggest example recently was that game that won Game of the Year at Game Awards, Expedition 33, that RPG. I guess there was some like placeholder textures that were AI generated that they forgot to take out of the game, and somebody found them, and there was a whole fucking meltdown of like the same people who were praising the game a week ago, saying it was fucking like soulless AI slop and that you shouldn't play it. It got like it didn't get its Game of the Year award taken, but there was some other like smaller game awards thing that it also won awards at that took its awards away because it was using AI. It was like, come on, whatever, man. Like at this point, it's just so
Yeah.
centralizing that I can't be bothered to fucking pitch a huge protest anytime somebody uses it for something. It's
Well, no,
over.
100%.
It's
Because
done.
it's like, well, yeah, I mean, at this point, bro, like it's just like, yeah, like no one really cares, bro. Like it's so used where it's like I said, if you're not using it, you're kind of like not necessarily behind, but if you're not adapting to it, bro, then like you are kind of behind in a way. You're trying to be a big YouTuber, bro, and you're not like looking at all the AI bullshit and like, how game studios are using AI bullshit, bro. Like you're not, you gotta incorporate that somehow.
It's
Whether
like
it's
it's a
like,
valuable resource that kind of like
yeah,
lowers the skill floor slightly of being able to like flesh out content and instead of just like posting shit with terrible audio and no effects to two people. Like AI gives the little man maybe access to like, special effects and like basic video editing and things that they would have a harder time with without it. Like it in that way it's like extremely amazing. Like I have my concerns with AI video. Like we were talking about this earlier when Redox was on, but it was like it's just getting realer and realer, and that's scary because I feel like people are gonna get falsely accused of crimes bolstered by AI videos and shit. Like
I
I think
mean,
that's a world we're coming to.
well, and the thing of it is, bro, is like that's why, the legality thing has been developing as fucking Sora's been around. Like, you just got to the point now to where you're able to download other videos without posting it if they have other people's Sora thing in it, you know? And it's like that at one point wasn't possible. It had to be public in some fashion to download it at all. And it's like, so it's just developing, as time goes on. It's just an ever-changing thing. And like there is a lot of arguments where it's like, yeah, like AI maybe, it's removing some of the magic in fucking video craft. But dude, if I want to make me jumping around with a fucking bunch of alpacas in the middle of fucking Antarctica, like with all of having pineapple hats, it's just like the craziest shit, bro. I could just type that in and it's there immediately and get like about 1,000 views and like we're chilling, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. Like it's fun. That's something I will
Music.
say about AI videos and AI music too. I've had a lot of fun with AI music. That I have been using. I've been using the excuse in my friend group where it's like, yeah, but because it's for lolcow nobodies. I'm like, yeah, it's because Keem does it. It's a joke. But I do kind of genuinely enjoy it too.
Well, dude, you could do so much with this shit, bro. Like Thaddeus, the homie, just made us a fucking nameless deathcore fucking single, and with using it, and it's fucking crazy. It's like goes into it like the nameless and all that shit, bro. And it's like, damn, that's pretty fun. And the guys all fucking love AI, or not AI, but they all love the fucking deathcore tunes. And so it's like cool that somebody that likes that shit made one for us for the people that fuck with that shit on the cast, bro. I mean, it's just like fucking Bum Lucy says, like use AI or you'll be left behind. Cause dude, I've made websites with the help of AI. I've made fucking, like a bunch of videos, songs, fucking all this shit. And AI helped me a lot, bro. And it's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, use it or be left behind, 100%. Kind of
Yeah.
a spicy take there.
I don't know. I feel like it's becoming like fewer and far between that there are really people who aren't using AI at all. Like I feel like everybody has hey, that's not my name. That's not what I'm called. But everybody uses AI in their own way. Like you'd be hard pressed to find somebody at this point who's not at least like using Chat GPT for something, or like the AI is everywhere now. Like it's taken over. The
Yeah,
people were scared of the AI takeover. They tried to fight it. Honestly, I might even say rightfully so. But the fight is lost. We're done. We gotta accept it now. We gotta move on.
yeah, I mean, like, look, bro, like, yeah, we're just kind of looping at this point, but like, yeah, like, it's hurting the environment, but dude, it's gonna exist one way or another. I'm just gonna sit here and benefit from it like a smart person would, rather than just fucking sit there and fucking cry about it. But you know what, dude? You guys can sit there and cry about it, and please just comment fucking nonstop in my chats, fucking, oh, but that's AI, oh, that's
Slop.
AI.
Ooh.
Yeah, please, because that just gets my engagement up, pussy, and so it's just fucking
True.
making me do better
True.
overall. So that's my whole point with it, dude.
Okay, so I don't know what the fuck is wrong with my Streamlabs because I thought that it was just true that we had 0 viewers, but obviously you're looking at chat and Belushi is here. So I don't know why my view count always just fucking kills itself halfway through the stream and I never know who's watching.
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. It said like one for me watching for like just the longest time. We've had people come in and out a little bit as time goes on, you know.
I mean, I don't mind. I've done this before. I'm just here to have a good time. I feel like my show, even the live shows I do in this channel, do better as VODs than they do as lives anyway, and like I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I mean, that's always the case too. Like, especially if you're gonna go a little bit later like this, the VODs are always gonna be, the biggest tell. Like, bro, like even at the end of a night where it's like, we only got like fucking 20 views or whatever, like by morning, you look at it and it's like, oh, that's like 50, 60, like we're still building it up. And that's like a channel without any base to it at all that the algorithm has fucked over before, time and time again. So it's just like we're building back up. We're building back up.
True, it's true. The algorithm just hates me and has forever, except for that one time that I went viral. The thing I will die being known for, the infamous Breaking Bad Nintendo DS title screen that has 500,000 views, and I think my next most viewed video has 2,000. And I think the third one has like 700. Like it drops very fast.
I mean, I wouldn't feel too bad about it because like at the end of the day, bro, like the algorithm's been fucking trying to kick my ass lately too. I have to be kind of more careful about what I fucking put out because if I put out some mindless fucking slop, bro, it goes like crazy. You'll get the Dowie every single time where it's just like no problema, like that shit does numbers. But you put any creative effort into this shit at all, and then it's just like like I don't want to watch that shit, and it just
Exactly.
does horribly. It
That's
does
that's what
horribly.
happened. That's what happened with Breaking Bad. It was literally just like a high thought that turned into a video that went insanely viral. It was just like my friend made a song and asked me what I thought of it, and I was really high. And I was like, that kind of sounds like if Breaking Bad had a DS game, that would be the title screen music. And then I got my editor to make a shitty DS Breaking Bad title screen and put that song over it, and it fucking blew up and I became the Breaking Bad Nintendo DS guy for a while, and I was like, "What the fuck, man? How did this happen?"
Yeah, because there's so many videos where I'm like, oh, dude, this is cool. Like, I just had one recently where a bunch of fucking leprechauns chased me through the airport. Well, like, no, I'm chasing them through the airport because they took my shit, bro. And then it's like, oh, dude, this is kind of crazy. And it's like, oh, it's almost near St. Patrick's Day. Like, this is gonna do some numbers. No one gave a two fucks about it, dude. I have fucking cats for every square foot. Oh, everyone fucking loves that one. It makes no sense, bro.
I liked the bird one. I do wish that the birds attacked you though.
Yeah, I made sure that my next one, the guy with two watches attacked me when he said that,
That's
I'm
good.
not two timing, I'm not two timing. He still starts fucking attacking me.
It was the way that I was just expecting it because the way that like you lingered on you walking away from the birds for like 3 seconds, I was like the birds are gonna attack him, and then the short ended. I was like, fuck, he didn't do it.
Yeah, I mean it's a good bait. It's really good bait. Just be like, uh, where the fuck is the payoff here, you know?
One bird can't make a pun, but two can. Hey.
Yeah, and it's shit like that that it's like, oh, you know, we love that. Well, please more of that. And then it's like, okay, well, what about something creative like fucking, you know, like I said, the chasing the leprechauns through the airport, or like fucking a horse, right? I'm riding a horse and I have a horse with me. I forgot the horse's name, and like a market guy passes by me, and just like a crazy fucking time lapse goes on. It took me a couple times to even get that prompt the way I wanted it, dude. No one gives two flying fucks at all. But then I just released one about a fucking donut shop. It already has 362 views and it got me like 3 subscribers from that, bro. And I'm like, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck? This is bullshit, bro.
I'll say and I admitted this I admitted years ago that I had this phase, and the phase never really ended. It's just my ability to follow through on it ended. I've talked about before publicly how I used to be a fanfiction.net user when I was like fucking 11, and I would write like shitty crossover fan fiction between my favorite shows.
Hmm.
And I never really stopped doing that, but the only problem was I would have an idea, I'd start writing it, and then there would be no reason to care, so I would never see it through. And then they invented Chat GPT. So now I just get to live in a fucking wonderland of just having the AI make all the fan fiction ideas for me and then reading them and giggling and moving on with my life. It's great.
Dude, I love AI for making stories and just giggling at them, dude. I do that all the time too. But do you do that nowadays with YouTubers now? Is that what you do, Riley? You have like
Nah,
fucking speech bubs.
it's all the same shit it used to be. It's still fucking like Dragon Ball Z and Pokemon and Power Rangers.
Ash could definitely
It's
catch Goku in a Pokeball or a Master
true.
Ball.
He's basically a monkey. Might as well be a Pokemon.
Yeah, exactly, dude. That's what Saiyans are, right? They have tails and
Except
everything, bro.
now Breaking Bad and Death Note have been added to the rotation. Those are the two new hyperfixations I've picked up in adulthood.
You know what you need to do, Riley? I think you should fucking go back to that hit single and fucking make another one where it's the shitty DS version of Death Note, bro. That's gonna do numbers on
You
this
see, you
channel.
see, you say that, but there is a Death Note DS game. Is the problem with that? I've
There's a
played it on
Death
my
Note DS
channel.
game?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
it's actually real. It's
Hmm.
really dumb. It's called Death Note Kirage. It doesn't even make any sense. It's so stupid.
Well, then why don't you make like a Riley and Friends fucking DS title?
There you go. That'd be fun. That's a good idea.
And then see if that does numbers.
Maybe I'll use AI for that. The problem is I don't work with the editor anymore who made Breaking Bad Nintendo DS title screen, so I gotta find new talent.
No, let's see what AI cooks up right now. Wait, I would need to upload a picture. Hold on, I got you tomorrow, dog. I got you tomorrow.
Okay.
Times are tough right now, okay? I'll get you tomorrow.
I still gotta. I've got some AI videos I gotta play. I'll probably play them next episode. I talked about this before. I had another show that I go on. One of the co-hosts has a dog, who occasionally will be on screen. And one of the other guys who hangs out over there has made AI videos for everybody who comes on the show, promoting their channel, of the dog, promoting their channel. And I've got some for my channel that I gotta play.
All right, dude. That sounds fun. I mean, don't tell Pirate that there's a dog over there, though. He's gonna get a little too excited, bro.
Oh no. Make a
Bum
Riley
Lucy
and
in chat
Friends
says,
movie.
yeah,
Like the
I kind
lolcat
of agree with
movie.
them.
There's a
That would go hard,
mechanism.
bro. You know, you have fucking all the people that have ever been on your fucking show. You get them all together in a movie.
The problem is like half the people who have been on my show hate AI and would kill me if I put them in the AI Riley and Friends movie.
Dude, have the premise of the movie that Keemstar wants to buy the Riley and Friends universe for $1. He's gonna do you like Gemini, bro. And then you have to stop it, bro. You and Mo have to
People
stop it.
have called me thicker Gemini before. That's one of the roasts I've received in the LCU.
Thicker Gemini? Oh, that's so sad. You at least know what you want to be, dude. Like Gemini doesn't. Gemini's stuck in between gender fluid, as some would say.
We should sell like an energy drink and call it gender fluid.
Gender fluid. Sticking to the Republicans with gender fluid.
Woke energy drink, let's go.
And we're go woke and then you'll go broke, dog, dude. You'll have fucking
Because you'll spend all your
well,
money on these delicious energy drinks. You'll go broke.
Biden, blue raspberry. Kamala coconut.
Like, Bob
Dude.
Orange.
Obama. um, dude, what would Hillary do?
Clinton Cranberry.
Cranberry, there you go. That's a good one, bro. Fucking, oh, that would go crazy, dude. Gender fluid, the next time. Hey, Bum Lucia, if you're still watching, dog, that's something that you could do. You kind of look like Freshie. You kind of look like that, that thumb from the fucking, what was that movie? The Spy Kids movie, dog. You could probably pull that off pretty
Guys
well.
from Spy Kids.
I mean, yeah,
Damn.
dude. And you're sitting out of maternity wards trying to give new to be single mothers your number anyways. So that's like your prime demographic right there. You could get them with the woke juice, dude. The gender fluid.
But works at the maternity ward. Like the baby's like in the baby's swaddle, there's like a little note with his number hidden every time.
Yeah. Untapped market. It's called networking, baby. And he just gives fucking single moms their phone number. Wait, have you seen the video, bro? Oh my God, you have to see this video.
What's the
You
video?
have to watch. Oh, dude, it's an AI. It's not even AI. This actually happened. No cap. For real, for real. He couldn't even sue me if I said that. I bet you he does do this on his free time. But like, watch that video, bro. It's literally Belushi in front of a maternity ward, handing out soon to be single mom mothers his number. Wait till my new girlfriend doesn't have a kid and she's 35. Wait till you see her, bro. That's such lies, bro.
I
That's
sit outside
so
maternity ward and hand
bullshit.
out soon to
You're
be single
full of
mothers my phone
shit,
number. Hey,
dog.
congrats. Here
There's
you go.
no chance.
Thanks.
You never know, right? Sometimes you just gotta be proactive. It's called networking, baby. Untapped market. I'm
If you
just
could pull that, yeah, if you could pull that up, that video is fucking awesome.
Played it. I should have screen shared it, but they saw.
All right, good, dude. That video is fucking awesome.
That's great. Oh, but
Dude,
you, but Belushi's got a hot new kidless girlfriend, I guess.
yeah. I mean, I'll give him a gold star once I see it, but I don't believe it. He's probably DMing me right now, but I haven't fucking heard it.
Sending you the pics, sending you the
I got
deets.
with a new girl. Yeah, he's DMing me right now. I got with a new girl. No. So like he wants to be seen as cool so badly, bro. Dude, you're telling me she doesn't have a kid? Come on, Belushi. She has to have a kid, dude.
Yeah, what are you even gonna do if she doesn't have a kid? That's like your whole thing.
Yeah, that's literally your whole thing. What are you even gonna do? Yeah, dude, you'll be like, do I have to change his diaper? And she'll be like, who are you talking about? And I'll be like, oh, wait a minute, I don't, you
Oh
don't have a kid.
shit. Yeah. We get to skip this whole part of the relationship. I thought you had to have this conversation every time.
I can be loud at nighttime? Whoa, that's crazy.
No, apparently you're just supposed to be loud next to me. This has been Captain Blackbread's whole fucking narrative ever since he had his fucking kid. He's like, everybody's stupid. You have to make noise near the baby so he acclimates to the noise. And he claims that it worked, but I don't. That can't be how it works. You can't just be fucking screaming next to a baby and it doesn't wake up. It's just not how physics works.
What the hell? I mean, Blue's just showing me some things to where it's just like, okay, pal. Um, I'm not gonna get into it out of respect for him because like we just had a whole fiasco saying he shouldn't get his personal shit into, things. But at the end of the day, like things are, I mean, I don't know how much he's getting extorted, but like I'm a little surprised. I'm a little surprised. She seemingly doesn't have kids.
Crazy. That he knows of.
Now
He's
he's
gonna find
asking
out
me if
she
I'm
actually has
jealous.
7.
Yeah, now
Yes.
he's asking me if I'm jealous, bro. I'm not jealous of you, dog. I'm like, I don't understand what she could even see in you, pal. Like, let's be real here, dog. Like, you literally spend 24/7 on Discord, bro. And it's just like, what are you gonna do with the 35-year-old woman without a kid, bro? Like, what are you even gonna talk about? What are you gonna converse with her with?
You got any ladies on your line chart?
I mean, to be fair to him, I recently had a 30-year-old on my line as well, but I was not like, I'm trying to be like her everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a little bit different. Little bit different, but like, look, bro. At the end of the day, like, Belushi's probably getting extorted, or there's some little part here where he's fucking just
There's
getting
some
cucked.
catch.
There's always, yeah, there always is.
I mean, yeah,
I've helped her out
just
when
with
nobody
women
else
in
was there.
general, there's always a
Yeah.
catch.
Well, I mean, he just said that he's helped her out when no one else was there. So that's telling me like this guy is fucking putting out some big, big bucks for a 35-year-old to be hitting up his line and saying the things that she's saying to him. That's all I'm gonna say, bro.
He's older than him, but he's somehow a sugar daddy.
That's the only thing I can make out, bro. That's the only thing that would make sense with this guy, bro. Because at some level, he always gets cucked in every relationship he's in, bro.
Wow. Why are we calling him Cucklushi? I feel like that's funnier than Bumlushi.
Well, the reason why, and honestly, Cuck Lucy is pretty damn good. That one's a good one. I didn't even think about that one. But we call him Bum Lucy because, like, like, hey, that's not my name. That's not my name. And it's like, dude, but it literally is your name. Like, what do you mean?
I'm surprised he hasn't made up a new name yet. Because was it Belushi? Wasn't it Keemstar that invented Belushi?
I mean, honestly, to give him credit here, he's tried to, but like he's tried with the whole like delirium name and shit like that. But like at the end of the day, like he's just gonna be called Belushi like forever, bro. See, it pisses him off. He's even
Guess
saying
it's
now, stop
stuck.
calling him that.
Yeah.
All right, Cucklushi, do you like that one better?
That that word you liking?
But like he has tried, but no, it's always gonna be Belushi because that's like you got to stop trying to fucking rebrand, bro. Like I get it, like Keemstar named you, and like you'll always be a little bit of a bitch boy for that. But like, bro, you're known as that. If you try to rebrand, like even less people are gonna know of you, and your
Funny
brand's
how
already
hard
done.
it's funny how hard Belushi stuck. Because it took me a long time to even get Belushi. Because like I met him as uniquely And I don't think until the Ace Network I finally got Belushi through my fucking head.
Well, yeah, he used to go by Unically, and then I think at one point he went by Aola or whatever. Like that's his tag, like at A1, whatever, bro. And it's like, Belushi's the one that stuck, and it's sad that like Keemstar had to give him his branding completely for it to stick. But like, that's what happened. He says, "No, I hate that one too." All right, I'm sorry, Cucklushi. I'll try to do better in the future,
We'll try to
Cucklushi.
think of a
Please
new one
forgive
for you.
me. Yeah, I really don't want to piss off Cucklushi. So if there's a different name that he may like better, like I might consider using that.
Blues she like he's a loser.
Beluser.
Beluser.
I mean, yeah, cunt control.
I'll give you your brand. I thought Belushi was the name that
No,
Keem invented. Oh, you're rebranding. Okay.
I'm rebranding. All right, Cucklushi. Is it because I've made so many fucking little names off brands that you're like, no, stop calling me that. I'm gonna rename myself, bro. I'm gonna forever call you Bomb Lucy, Cuck Lucy, all this shit, bro. Your rebrand's not gonna work, dude. I I mean, like, I'm gonna make sure of it, bro.
Fuck off. I'm not a Belushi. All in good
Bro,
fun. Belushi.
yeah, Boozer. It's all in good fun.
All in good fun. Yeah, before we call it a night, chart.
I mean, at the end of the day, bro, like, all I have to say is Freshy and Bumlushi and Stallion, also known as oh, fucking Hades, and all these guys, bro. Even unfortunately Dom, bro. Like all these guys have been cucks recently, and they really need to get their act together. You know what I'm saying? It's been really bad.
All these fucking cucks everywhere. Fucking things up.
Yeah, now you're trying to bleed Charles Barkles, bro.
Your
Quit
mom
trying to
was
steal
good
people's
fun.
swagger, bro. Come on, come up with your own shit. Your mom is literally like basically tokenized by fucking Charles Barkley at this point. Like it's
No,
damn near his
Charles
NFT.
Barkley doesn't get to own your mod because I make those a lot too. The Charles Barkley doesn't get copyright on your
I'm
mom.
just trying to piss off Belushi.
Oh,
That's the
okay, yeah,
part.
sorry.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It pisses him off if you're like, you try to twist the narrative where it's like everything about him is uncreative as fuck and he has no originality and he just fucking copies everyone. Like it really gets to him and it's because it's true. See, like it's all in good fun though, buddy. It's all in good fun there, pal.
Pal, friend.
Homie.
I like you, Belushi. I gotta come on to one of your epic Fortnite gamer streams. They still got Cartman Land in there, so I missed that.
Well, that's
Not
another
sure.
thing, bro. That's another thing, bro, is that I've looked at your fucking channel, your gaming channel. I think you're botting, bro. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm
Oh
just gonna be
shit! Oh
like,
shit!
the subs and the views don't line up, bro. You're botting, but we don't even have to get into that tonight.
Belushi botting? Is that the next nameless episode? Carmen Land is
Yeah,
gone. No,
that's
tragic.
probably gonna be the next episode. Belushi is botting with his good friend Hades, also known as Stallion. Bro, and that's another thing, dude. Belushi is so dumb. He actually thought we were working with Twisted and Stallion again. He's like, dog, you're so silly. But anyways, if you want to let us go, then everything's good too.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this went a lot longer than I intended it to, which is always good. It's always a good thing. I gotta fucking take some aspirin and hope this fucking sore throat goes away before I have to take calls for work tomorrow. God damn. But alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming out to this episode of Riley Radio Live. I'll try to go live again within another fucking less than 10 days this time. And goodbye. Thank you for coming on, Chart.
Yeah, thank you for having me out.
Of course. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.